Madam Chairman, the Morgans have agreed to give up 80% of the world's gold mining rights.
As long as you sign, you'll be the undisputed richest person in the world.
The contract is signed. Everyone, please go. Today is Chloe's birthday, 20 years now. I, Iris Hale, fought my way overseas and built this 100 billion empire, all so I could be worthy of my daughter and give her the best things in the world.
The young lady in the Linden family.
Was spoiled like a little princess.
Mr. Linden sends bills and photos every month. The young lady?
Attends only top schools.
And wears haute couture.
Get my private jet ready. I'm returning home to surprise my precious girl.
It must not get cold. If it gets cold, Lydia will be angry. It must not get cold. Lydia, I got the chestnuts from the southern part of town. I kept them warm against my chest. They're not cold at all. 9:01. Chloe, you're a minute late. Lydia, it was pouring outside. The buses stopped running. I ran 10 kilometers to get back. Please, how dare you explain yourself?
You can't even handle such a simple thing?
No wonder your own mother ran off right after giving birth to you. Don't hang around here. Get back to your room.
I'm Chloe Hale. My family says. My mom ran off right after giving birth to me. She didn't want me. They feed and clothe me. I know I shouldn't expect too much. I just wanted to get along with them. Wanted to make Lydia happy. Wanted Aunt Liu to stop looking at me like that. Wanted this family to have a tiny place for me. If only my mom were still here. Mom, do you really not want Chloe anymore?
What did you say? Shit, Iris Hale. That crazy woman is coming back from overseas. Where is she now?
What, Dad?
That old hag is coming back. What if she finds out Chloe is her real daughter? We've been taking her handouts for 20 years and using her daughter as a blood bag.
She'll tear us apart. Why the panic, Richard? When we divorced, Chloe was only a month old. She never even got a good look at the child.
That's right. For these 20 years, the photos I sent her every month and videos were all of Lydia. In Iris Hale's eyes, attending a prestigious school wearing haute couture, Lydia, spoiled like a little princess, is her only precious daughter.
The outside world only knows the Hale family has one young lady, Chloe Hale. That little bitch has been locked in the backyard all along. Who would even know she exists?
Not only that, as long as we throw a welcome banquet, have Iris Hale announce publicly that Lydia is her sole heiress, then that 100 billion empire will be the Hale family's.
Then we need to keep a close eye on Chloe. We absolutely cannot let her leak a single word.
Once the banquet is over, and Lydia gets the inheritance, we can rest easy.
Dad's really smart. Iris Hale's 100 billion fortune can only be mine.
Madam, welcome back. The Lin family has already heard. They say in 3 days they're hosting a grand welcome banquet.
A welcome banquet? Will Chloe be there?
The Lin family says the young lady will welcome you in person at the banquet.
Good, then we'll wait 3 days. As her mother, I've been absent for 20 years. This time before all of Harbour City, I'll make sure everyone knows that my daughter Chloe is the most precious princess in the world.
Chloe, in 3 days, our family will host a grand welcome banquet. The female CEO of a massive overseas conglomerate is coming to our home to publicly adopt the young lady as her daughter, and she'll also hand over the massive fortune to the young lady.
So, congratulations, Lydia.
I'm warning you, on the day of the banquet, all of Harbour City's big names will be there. You, this unpresentable ugly duckling, you'd better just stay in the basement. If you dare sneak out and offend the honored guest, ruin the young lady's big moment, the master will skin you alive.
Don't worry, Butler. Someone like me, who lives in the gutter, wouldn't dare to meet such a lofty figure.
Don't wash this dress. The young lady said anything you touch reeks of poverty. She finds it sickening.
In the past, I always thought I'd endure a little longer. Be more sensible. Do a little more. I thought one day they'd accept me as family, but in their eyes, even the things I touch are dirty. I'm not hoping anymore. Once the Harbor City Royal Academy of Fine Arts admission letter arrives, I'll leave the Lin family.
Hello? From Harbor City Royal Academy of Fine Arts, your acceptance letter. Please sign for it.
Hey, you must be Chloe Hale. This is Harbor City Royal Academy of Fine Arts. Only 5 students are admitted nationwide each year. Young lady, that's impressive. Congratulations, your future is bright. You're going to do great things.
Thanks.
Thank you. I got in. Finally got in. As long as I leave the Lyndon family and board at school, I can survive. No, give it back. Harbor City Royal Academy of Fine Arts? Only 5 students a year nationwide. My dad threw $20 million at them.
In donations.
And they still didn't take me. But you actually got in.
Is that all? Lydia, don't be so upset. Do you think that getting into college means you can escape from the Lyndon family's grasp?
Auntie, please.
Your painting and acceptance letter will be Lydia's from now on. As for you, a servant who lives off Lydia's charity, just to survive, you think you deserve an education? Enough, Lydia. Let her be. The welcome banquet is the most important thing right now.
Chairman Shen, Richard Lyndon just sent word.
That the eldest daughter got in the top program in the country, Harbor City Royal Academy of Fine Arts.
My Chloe has been outstanding since she was little. This necklace worth $300 million, Tears of the Starry Sky, is perfect for her. As a top student of the Royal Academy,
Chairman Shen, the Lyndon family's welcome banquet in 2 days. All the major families in the capital will be there to support. I hear the Lyndons are telling everyone that the eldest daughter is brilliant, a true socialite.
Richard Lyndon these past 20 years has taken good care of Chloe. He hasn't let me down. With the funds I left him, notify all media under the 9-state alliance. When the time comes, I will officially announce my daughter Chloe Hale as the sole heir of the $100 billion conglomerate.
Miss Lin, these are the outfits Chairman Shen specially prepared for you.
Chairman Shen said, she's been absent from your life for 20 years, but from now on, she wants to make you the most dazzling princess in the world.
Thank you, Miss Carter. Please also tell her for me, my mother these years. I've really missed her. Miss Lin, Chairman Shen instructed me to come early and check Miss Lin's growth records. Then, at the banquet's climax, it will be shown to global tycoons.
Miss Carter, please take a look. This girl is not only sensible, but also extremely artistically gifted. This painting was painted by her out of longing for her mother after several sleepless nights.
Miss Lin is indeed a genius. Chairman Shen, when she sees it, will be very proud. Miss Lin, it's almost time. I'll be going now. See you at the banquet in 2 days. All right? Thank you for your trouble, Miss Carter. I need to find my dad. The admission letter is mine. They can't take it away.
This girl looks so much like President Shen. Impossible. I've already met Miss Lin. It's probably just a coincidence.
Richard, I've got this uneasy feeling. Tell me, do you think the welcome banquet might go wrong?
Back then, her Shen family was set up by enemies and went bankrupt, hunted down in the streets. Why should I, Richard Lyndon, have to go down with a loser like her to my death? If I hadn't taken advantage of her just after giving birth, using protecting the Lyndon family as an excuse to make her sign the divorce papers, would the Lyndon group be where it is today?
But she's still the eldest daughter of the Shen family, proud to the bone. Now she's become overseas the so-called Empress of the 9-state alliance. What if she's come back for revenge?
Revenge? Vanessa, you're just too timid.
Iris Hale is just a woman. No matter how successful she is abroad, so what? Her daughter is her Achilles heel. She thinks she's in control of everything.
But really?
She's just an ATM for the Lyndon family.
Back then, I deliberately kept the newborn Chloe as a hostage. I lied to her, saying as long as she sends money on time every month, I'd raise this worthless brat like a princess. For 20 years, she's been killing herself to earn $100 billion in assets, and still obediently wires it to my account. For me, Richard Lyndon, to use for my precious daughter Lydia.
That may be true, but what if she comes back this time and wants to take her daughter away?
Take her away? Iris Hale's base is all overseas. She can't stay in the country year-round. Even if she wants to take her, as long as our Lydia absolutely refuses to go abroad.
What can she do?
A mother who's been absent for 20 years, can she really, in public, forcibly kidnap an adult?
I'm not worried about Lydia. What I'm worried about is the real one in the attic chamber. Chloe is getting harder and harder to control. Now she even secretly got into the Royal Academy of Fine Arts. What if one day she runs out and goes to Iris Hale and spills the beans? Then the 20-year lie will be completely exposed.
Then what do you suggest?
Lock Chloe in the attic chamber. Don't let her out for now. After Iris Hale leaves, we'll find an art school out of town, give her some living expenses, and make sure she never comes back to the Linden family.
Send her away and we'll all have peace.
That's right. The most important thing now is to keep Iris Hale under control.
Dad, Aunt Vanessa, please give me my acceptance letter back.
Oh, Chloe. You're just in time. I was just about to come find you.
Chloe, I'm sorry. I was out of line earlier. I was being foolish for a moment. Don't take it to heart.
That's right, Chloe, don't worry. That acceptance letter, I've been keeping it safe for you. No one can take it away.
Yes, Chloe. Once we're done with this busy period, I'll drive you myself to school for registration.
Okay, really? You two really agree to let me go to school?
Oh, you silly girl. Why would I lie to you? Be good. Go back to your room and get some sleep. Rest up.
Okay, thanks, Dad. Thanks, Aunt Vanessa. I'll head back now. You, what are you doing?
Chloe, for the next few days, you'll stay put in the attic chamber. Don't go anywhere. This box of crackers and water should last you a week. You.
What do you mean by this?
Hugh.
Explain yourself.
Why is this happening?
Open the door. Open the door. Why are you locking me in? Open the door. Let me out. Stop the car, please. Stop the car. Help!
Where did this beggar come from? Get lost.
I'm not a beggar. Please give me some money or take me to the Royal Academy of Fine Arts. I beg you.
You're just a scammer. Get out of here now. Don't dirty my car.
Can't stop. Can't die here. Another car. The Lin family just sent word.
They said the young miss, for this banquet,
Went and had a full body spa treatment. She's been waiting for you, just thrilled.
That girl takes after me. Loves beauty. I can hardly wait to see her.
Chairman Hale's private jet has landed. They're heading to the Lin residence. Chairman Hale thinks very highly of you. Tonight's welcome banquet is actually also to set you up with the Lin family's eldest daughter. A girl raised on overseas money, a pampered girl. Forget it. If I didn't owe Chairman Hale a favor, I'd never go to such a boring banquet. Stop the car.
Sir, please lend me $30. I need to take a ride somewhere. I'll pay you back.
That look. Why does it feel familiar? Here.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Well, Chloe Hale. You've dared to jump out the window and run away. Break her legs. Drag her back.
Help me! I'm not... Mr. Gu, sorry for the spectacle. I'm the eldest miss of the Lin family, Lydia Lyndon.
The eldest miss of the Lin family? Chairman Hale's daughter? Then who is she?
She's someone from our Lin family, a lowlife. She's been mentally ill since she was a child.
You even dare to steal Mr. Gu's money. Hurry up and come back with me and face family discipline.
So this is the precious daughter Heiress Hale called brilliant, pure, and kind.
Mr. Gu, a call from Chairman Hale. She said the banquet is about to start. She wants you there early. She wants to personally introduce you to her proudest daughter.
Miss Lin, keep your people in line. Tonight is Chairman Hale's welcome banquet. Don't cause any bloody unlucky trouble, got it?
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Mr. Gu. I'll lock her up tight. She won't bother you at all. Lydia! You stole my identity. You stole my acceptance letter. Why do you have to push me to the brink? What did I do wrong? You're just a worm in the mud. All your life.
You'll be nothing but dirt under my feet.
Mad dog, let go of me.
My leg, it hurts so much. Dad.
This mad dog bit my leg to pieces. How am I supposed to face Miss Hale later?
Master, we have a problem. The Nine-State Alliance's convoy has arrived at the front gate. Heiress Hale, the chairman, has arrived in person.
Hurry, we can't let her mother see Chloe. Master, no time to get her out the back door.
Shove her into the dog cage.
Cover it completely with a black cloth.
To ensure Director Hale and the young ladies' reunion is absolutely safe, from now on, lock down the entire villa area. Until Director Hale leaves, no one inside the villa, no vehicles, without my permission, is allowed in or out. Don't let even a single fly escape.
Yes, sir. Lydia, go upstairs quickly. Change into a long gown.
To cover the wound.
Okay. Dad, I'm going. Mom, help me up.
Have you heard? Today's banquet at the Lin family has invited from overseas the Empress Shen of the Nine-State Alliance. The Lin family this time is going to soar to great heights.
Absolutely. I always thought Lydia Linden was Vanessa Voss's biological daughter. I never expected she was actually from the ex-wife.
All the young masters in Harbor City will probably be breaking down the Lin family's doorstep. Hey.
Did you understand what those VIP guests were saying just now? My brain is a bit slow. Our young mistress, Lydia.
Whose daughter is she really? Yeah. Usually, Mrs. Voss treats the young lady like she's made of glass, even more than her own flesh and blood. But to Chloe in the back, she treats her like a dog, constantly scolding and hitting. If Lydia is from the ex-wife, then who gave birth to Chloe?
Oh my God, could it be that Mrs. Voss let her own daughter impersonate the ex-wife's daughter? Oh my God, this family drama is way too soapy.
Shh! Are you crazy? How dare you say such things? You want to die? Get back to work. Keep your mouth shut.
Heiress. No.
Director Hale, you finally arrived. You must be tired from the journey. Thank you for your hard work.
Richard Linden, don't waste your breath. Where is my daughter?
Director Hale, Chloe was just upstairs trying on clothes. She might be a bit delayed. Please take a seat in the main seat and rest for a moment. I'll have the servants go hurry her up. Make her come down to see you soon.
What's the rush? My daughter can come down whenever she wants. Whenever she wants. How dare you members of the Lin family order her around here and rush her non-stop?
Mom. Mom. Is it you?
Chloe. My precious daughter. I've been fighting overseas for 20 years. And finally I'm back.
Mom. Actually, I don't go by Chloe anymore. At home and at school, everyone calls me Lydia Linden.
I know. Your father mentioned this in a letter. He said you were sickly as a child. The fortune-telling monk said your birth chart is weak. So a name change.
Mom, but the name Chloe, I haven't heard it in so long. From now on, call me Lydia too.
Okay. Whatever my daughter says, as long as you're happy. Lydia, tell me the truth. These past few years at the Lin family, how have they treated you? Have they made you feel wronged?
Chairman Shen, don't worry. This child is the apple of my eye. How could I ever...
Shut up. I wasn't asking you. I want to hear from Lydia herself.
Mom, Dad has been really good to me. I get the best of everything at home. And Aunt Vanessa has also taken great care of me. She never treated me like an outsider.
That's good to hear.
To the Lin residence, drive faster. Yes, Master Gu. Master Gu, we had the timing perfectly planned, but suddenly the company had an urgent business matter which delayed us. Now we need to hurry over. Mark, did Chairman Shen explicitly mention what his daughter's name is? Chairman Shen usually just refers to her as the eldest daughter of the Lin family. He never mentioned her actual name. But Master Gu, the Lin family only has one daughter, Lydia Linden. That's it. Who else could it be? Is that so? But I still feel that Lydia Linden is a bit strange.
Isn't that Master Gu? He actually came too. Isn't that the head of the top family in the capital? Looks like the Lin family, thanks to Empress Shen, really showed up in full force.
Julian, Chairman Shen, you're here. Anna told me earlier that you set out really early, but you've only just arrived.
Something urgent came up at the company. I took a call on the way and handled it. That's why I'm late. I hope you'll forgive me, Chairman Shen.
No problem. Business comes first. Come, let me introduce you. This is my daughter, Lydia. You young people should get to know each other.
Mr. Grant, I've heard so much about you. I'm Lydia's father, Richard Linden.
You're welcome to visit the Linden family anytime.
Chairman Shen, actually, Miss Linden and I have met before.
Oh? You two have met?
Yes, on the way to the banquet. Miss Linden was with a group of bodyguards on a muddy mountain road in the suburbs, seemingly dealing with a servant.
Lydia, what's going on?
Mom, it's really nothing. Just a disobedient maid at home.
She suffers from delusions.
And she stole some valuables from the house. I was afraid she might run off and hurt someone, so I had people bring her back.
Is that so? That maid was covered in wounds, so she really wasn't well. I wonder, Miss Linden, after you brought her back, how did you punish her according to the household rules? How is she now?
Oh dear, Mr. Grant, you are so kind-hearted, even concerning yourself with a mere maid in our Linden family. After we brought that girl back, we already arranged a doctor to see her. She's been sent to the backyard to recover. Today is Chairman Shen's welcome banquet, so let's not talk about such unpleasant matters.
Yes, indeed, Chairman Shen, we've prepared some excellent red wine for the banquet. Please savor it. Dear guests, dear friends, tonight's banquet is mainly for my beloved from many years ago, Chairman Heiress Hale. It's a welcome home dinner for her. Years ago, Iris and I fell in love at first sight, and we had a beloved daughter. Unfortunately, our time together was too brief. Although we're no longer husband and wife, the bond from the past still remains. Today, I have specially prepared this banquet to welcome Iris back to her hometown. Now let's invite Chairman Shen to say a few words.
Thank you all. Tonight's banquet, though meant as a welcome party for me, is more of a formal introduction of my daughter to all of you. As a mother, I missed the most critical 20 years of her life, but what comforts me is she has still grown up to be outstanding. Anna, please show everyone the records of her growth over these years. My daughter is not only sensible, but also extremely talented in art. Now I declare, from today, my daughter Lydia Linden will become the sole heir of my conglomerate worth billions.
Lydia Linden is so lucky.
Just like that, she's a billionaire heir.
Tell me about it. Look at how smug she is.
Thank you all again for coming. For the rest of the evening, please make yourselves at home. Enjoy the party to the fullest.
Chairman Shen, since you've returned to the country this time, have you considered investing in some new energy projects domestically? Our group is very sincere about collaborating with you in depth.
Appreciate it, Mr. Chen. The specifics of the cooperation can be directly contacted with my secretary, Anna Carter.
President Linden, you really keep a low profile. From now on, your Lin family and Jinhai should give me a hand, brother. Sure. Cheers, everyone.
Lydia, that dress you're wearing today is absolutely stunning. Now that you're the sole heir of Juyu Alliance, don't you ever forget your good sisters here.
Of course not. We're all good sisters. Sorry, ladies. I just remembered I have something important to take care of. I'll excuse myself for a bit. You guys have fun. President Gu with such a lively party today. Why are you all alone here? Is it that my mother introducing us made you feel a bit abrupt?
You're overthinking, Miss Linden. It's a bit stuffy inside. I'm going out for a walk to get some air.
Then I'll go with you. The backyard garden has a nice view.
No need. I prefer to be alone.
Hey, you two.
Quick, come help out in the front hall. We've got way too many VIPs tonight. We're swamped. The butler's chewing everyone out.
No way. Mr. Lin just gave us direct orders. We're ordered to keep a tight guard on this side hall door. No one gets anywhere near it.
Oh, come on. All the big shots right now are in the front hall around Chairman Shen. Who's gonna come here? Just go over there, give him a hand for a few minutes. You'll be back right after the wines move. What could go wrong? If the front hall's short-handed and the VIPs get neglected, Mr. Lin will blame us. None of us can take that.
I think she makes a good point. Let's be quick. It's just 3 minutes. Nothing should happen. All right, then let's hurry back. Let's go. Cold.
How come it's you?
Help save me! I'm not crazy.
I didn't.
Steal anything.
The Lin family is so filthy it makes me sick.
Mr. Gu, what are you doing? This woman is from the Linden family.
Mr. Linden said we must not let... I'm taking her. If Richard Linden has any objections, tell her to come to me directly. Where's the back door?
It's at the end of the hallway. Turn right.
Mr. Gu, the welcome dinner for Chairman Shen just started. Why are you out so soon?
It's too noisy in there. I think the party is boring.
Mr. Gu, and who is this?
A servant from the Linden family who made a mistake. I took pity on her and brought her home to treat her injuries.
Do you need me to arrange a 9-state alliance car to take you?
No need.
Mr. Gu, this...
Open the door.
Yes.
This girl, how could she be tortured like this? She was locked in the iron cage in the Linden family's side courtyard. And she was running a high fever. If we hadn't taken her away tonight, she wouldn't have made it to tomorrow, the iron cage. Richard Linden is a hypocrite and a snob, and that Lydia Linden is not at all the gentle, kind person Chairman Shen thinks she is. She's burning up. Mark, drive faster. Yes, sir.
Boss Gu.
Lydia, the reason I came back this time is actually the most important thing. I want to take you with me. Come live overseas with Mom. The headquarters of the 9-State Alliance is over there. I want you by my side. The motherly love I've owed you for the last 20 years. I'll make it all up to you.
Mom, I've always dreamed of living with you.
But Dad worked so hard to raise me for 20 years. Auntie Vanessa has also treated me like her own. I really can't bear to leave them.
And I worked so hard to get into Harbor City Royal Academy. I don't want to give up my studies, Mom. Please don't be angry with me, okay?
Silly girl. Why would I be angry with you? Since you don't want to leave the country, I won't force you. At worst, from now on, I'll shift my focus back to this country.
Thanks, Mom.
What happened? You hurt your leg.
No, it's nothing. It was this afternoon that mentally ill maid at home suddenly went crazy and accidentally hurt me.
Yeah, Chairman Hale. When that girl flips out, she doesn't recognize anyone. I've already had her locked in the side hall to reflect. How dare she hurt my daughter. Someone like that will be reported to the police tomorrow and won't be kept around.
Say that again. Who took that bitch away?
It was Mr. Grant. Mr. Grant pried open the lock himself and carried Chloe out.
Dad, Mom.
How could it be Julian? Iris will kill us.
My 100 billion inheritance will be gone.
Richard, don't panic yet. Julian and Chloe have never met. His taking her tonight is probably because he disapproves of our taking matters into our own hands and finds it distasteful.
But if he asks more Chloe to save herself, we'll admit to anything.
So what if she talks? Chloe is mentally ill. It's common knowledge, so we just stick to one story. Chloe stole the heirloom jewelry prepared for Chairman Hale. Then she had a psychotic episode and bit Lydia. No matter how powerful Julian is, he can't protect a thief. Tomorrow morning we'll go to Grant Corp to demand her back.
It's you.
I want the truth. What exactly is your relationship with the Linden family?
I'm Richard Linden's biological daughter.
Since you're his biological daughter, why would he treat you like this?
Because Richard Linden told me my birth mother when I was a month old because she despised the Linden family's poverty, abandoned me, and ran away.
Chloe. What if I told you that your mother back then never actually abandoned you, and everything you're going through now is all just Richard Linden's lie to seize assets worth billions fabricated over the past 20 years? Do you believe it?
That's impossible. If she didn't abandon me, then why, for 20 years? Has she never once come back to see me? Not even one.
Because she thought she was watching you grow up through photos and videos. These photos were sent by Richard Linden to your mother every month. In the lies he fabricated, these were you living a charmed life as the Linden family's young lady.
So she used my name and identity to steal my mother's love.
What is the truth then? We'll know soon enough.
Julian, are you calling this late to apologize for leaving the banquet early tonight?
Ms. Hale, no need to rush an apology. I've made an unexpected discovery. It's about the Linden family. I think you should come see it for yourself.
The Linden family? Did something happen to Lydia?
Lydia is safe at home. The one in trouble is someone else. Ms. Hale, since you trust me, I suggest you come here now and don't alert Richard Linden.
Okay. Send me the address. Julian, what's going on? So mysterious, not like you.
Ms. Hale, for 20 years, you entrusted your daughter to Richard Linden. Are you truly convinced that he spent the money you left all on your daughter?
What do you mean? Lydia was raised well. She just now couldn't bear to give up her studies and refused to go abroad with me.
What you saw is only what Richard Linden wanted you to see. Ms. Hale, be prepared, for what you're about to see might challenge your limits. Richard Linden said there's a mentally ill person in his house who's a thief.
And even bit Lydia's maid. That's right, Lydia's calf is still bandaged. I was also planning to deal with this tomorrow.
Then take a look. This person who bit Lydia, the mentally ill maid, who is it exactly?
What's going on? Who is this child?
Her name is Chloe.
Are you really my mom? My mom was a gold digger. A month after I was born, she ran off with another man. He said my mom hated me. So for the rest of my life, she would never come back to see me.
Lies, all lies, Chloe. My precious daughter, Mommy, never abandoned you. Mommy went out to fight a war. Mommy built $1 billion empire just so I could come back for you. I'm sorry, Mommy came back too late.
Then what about Lydia? Richard Linden said, she is your real daughter. He took every month the money you sent back and bought Lydia designer clothes, sent her to elite schools. She said it was what she deserved.
She deserved it? The illegitimate daughter of a bar girl? How dare she use my Iris Hale's hard-earned money?
Ms. Hale, this is the birth certificate of Lydia Linden that I had someone investigate, and also the marriage record of Richard Linden and Vanessa Voss. Wedding record, Lydia is only 2 months younger than Chloe, which means while you were supporting him, Richard Linden was already having an affair, and after you were forced to flee due to enemies, he immediately brought them into the house.
Chairman Hale.
Mom, don't scare me.
Mum. Chloe, don't be afraid. Mommy's fine. Mommy's going to live a long life. Mommy will repay you the 20 years of luxury you missed 1,000, 10,000 times over. Anna, notify the PR department of the 9-State Alliance, withdraw all press releases about Lydia being the sole heir. Also notify the top international legal team and our secret security detail to seal off the entire Linden estate. Not a single fly is allowed to escape.
Ms. Hale, at the Linden estate, Richard Linden is preparing to fabricate a jewelry theft case and come to demand the person from me tomorrow morning to frame Chloe as mentally ill.
Demand the person? Fine. I've been wanting to vent this anger with nowhere to let it out, Chloe. You rest tomorrow. Mommy will take you to the Linden estate and watch me how I personally tear down that hell to get revenge for you.
Ms. Hale, the DNA report came back overnight.
She's my daughter. She really is my daughter. I made you suffer for 20 years. I'm so sorry.
Mom, I really am not a bastard. I really do have a mom.
Julian, if it weren't for you, I would probably never have seen Chloe again. This kindness, I, Iris Hale, won't forget it. If there's ever a need, the 9-State Alliance is at your service.
You're too kind, Ms. Hale. It was the least I could do.
Chloe.
When we get there,
no matter what you see, don't be afraid.
Mom will be right by your side.
In Harbor City, no one will ever lay a finger on you again. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Mom.
Mom!
Why are you here so early? You left in such a hurry last night. I was worried you didn't sleep well.
Don't call me Mom. You're not worthy?
Mom.
What's wrong? Did you hear something that gave you the wrong idea?
Misunderstanding? Lydia, read what's written here. You've been pretending to be my daughter for 20 years. You took the money I sent to my daughter.
Lydia. You make me sick. You've been lying to me and my mother for 20 years.
Iris, listen, let me explain. There must be some misunderstanding. Vanessa and I raised Chloe for 20 years. Even though the methods were a bit harsh, we never mistreated her. Lydia was the one we both adopted back then. Could this test report be wrong? Is someone deliberately trying to drive a wedge between our family? And as for Chloe, how could she be swayed by a few words from outsiders and turn against her own family? I'm your real father. Why would I ever hurt you?
Iris, but for 20 years, we've worked like slaves in this house. We may not have credit, but we have effort.
Worked like slaves, putting her through school. I, Iris Hale, for 20 years, every single transfer I made to the Lynn family has a detailed financial audit, and now you still dare to put on a show in front of me? That was not your own achievement, it was Lydia's achievement. The name was written wrong, we were just correcting the mistake.
Still stubborn, huh?
Everyone in this villa, including all the butlers, maids, guards, gather them all in the hall. Today I'm going to expose every dirty secret and bring them all out into the sunlight. For 20 years, every single transfer I made to the Lynn family has a detailed financial audit. You used my daughter's blood to support your illegitimate daughter. And now you still dare to put on a show in front of me. Now I'm giving you all a chance. Who's willing to step forward and truthfully report Richard Linden, Vanessa Voss, and Lydia Linden for what they've done to Chloe all these years? For every verified piece of evidence, I'll award $100,000 in cash. Those who have never bullied Chloe, now step to the left. You can take the money and leave in peace. Mr. Chen, you'll keep the records.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've all worked for the Linden family for years. Maybe you feel that under someone else's roof you have no choice but to obey your masters. But look at the situation clearly. The Linden family's ship is going down today. You were just servants before under their control, afraid to tell the truth. That's not your fault. But today, Chairwoman Hale is not only giving you a chance to see justice done, but she'll also pay for your integrity. For every verified piece of evidence, even if it's just seeing how Miss Lydia abused Miss Chloe, as long as it checks out, you'll get $100,000 on the spot. The money is right here. And justice is in your hands too. Whoever steps forward first gets the money first.
I want to report. Once Miss Chloe had a high fever. Vanessa Voss forced her into an ice-cold pool to soak, claiming it was to cool her down.
Press your thumb, leave your number.
Did you hear that? This is what you've accomplished in 20 years.
Iris, for the sake of our 20-year marriage, please give us a way out. I can transfer my shares to you. Just let us go.
When you destroyed Chloe, did you ever think of sparing her? Hand all these people over to the police. I want to see every single one of them face the maximum punishment the law allows.
Mom, let's go home.
Okay, Chloe, let's go home. Everything that belongs to you, Mom will personally get it all back for you, piece by piece.
Hello, Miss Hale. Welcome, welcome. Try this on, Chloe.
You haven't worn a pretty dress in 20 years, starting today.
The best in the world. You should have all of it. Mom, you don't have to spend so much. I have clothes to wear. Miss Hale, you're so modest.
This dress, the designer specially selected it for your temperament. When you put it on, you'll look like a princess from a fairy tale. Let me help you.
It's beautiful. Chloe, what I owe you for 20 years. How can one dress make up for that? As long as you like it, I can buy the whole mall for you. Your hair is in terrible condition. That's from long-term malnutrition. Use the best hair care. We must restore it.
Mom, Can I become like this?
That's because they were cruel. Chloe, you were always a born phoenix. It's those rats in the gutter who tried to trample you into the mud. From now on, you hold your head high and live. If anyone dares to say you're not worthy, Mom will make them disappear from Harbor City. This is your birthday gifts from age 1 to 20. Every birthday, Mom prepared one, thinking maybe next year I could come back and give it to you in person. But that wait lasted 20 years.
Mom, I'm sorry.
For making you stay out there alone?
Waiting so long.
Oh, honey. From now on, every gift here will make up for one by one, okay? Chloe, any plans after dinner? Mom has already arranged top global business management courses. If you want to take over the 9-State Alliance...
You can start anytime, Mom. I want to continue studying at the Royal Academy of Fine Arts.
Academy?
At school, I was a nobody. I want to go back as Iris Hale's daughter.
What do you want to change it to?
Take back the gold award that was rightfully mine, the glory, all of it.
That's my daughter. Whatever you want to do, Mom will support you.
Mom, I just want to be an ordinary student and earn first place on my own merit.
All right, whatever you say. No matter what you do, Mom will always have your back. If anyone dares to bully you again, I'll make them regret it. Chloe, since you've decided to go back to art school, there are still 2 weeks before classes officially start. During these 2 weeks, don't rush into hitting the books. Come with Mom to the company and look around. You don't need to manage anything. Just learn how to read people, how to manage them, and how to keep your cards close to the chest.
Okay, Mom, you said you'd teach me, so I'll learn from you. I don't want to be that Chloe who just endured everything. I need to learn to protect myself and take control of my own destiny.
That's my girl. Richard Linden and his bunch, the evidence chain is airtight. The legal team will put them behind bars. Just treat it as a dirty little episode in your life. Turn the page and it's over.
Mom, I want to ask you. Back then, you were so brilliant ruling the business world. Why would you fall for Richard Linden, a man like that?
Actually, back then, I was too focused on my career. My expectations for a man were simple. As long as he was honest and steady and stayed in his lane, that was enough for me to focus on business. I even thought that a man without ambition was the safest. But I missed one thing. The deepest evil often hides in those who seem the most ordinary, the most humble men, deep inside. His insecurity made him jealous of my success. His greed made it impossible for him to settle for a mundane life. Chloe, back then, Mom picked the wrong man and made you suffer so much.
Mom, I don't blame you. But I've taken note. In the future, when I choose a partner, I will never fall for those so-called honest faces. Exactly.
Not only should you avoid that kind, but the ones sweet-talking all day and with wicked hearts you must stay even further away from. Marriage is the icing on the cake. If it doesn't make you better or even drags you into the mud, then what good is he?
Mom, I want to change my name.
Okay. As long as it's what you like, Mom will support it.
I want to take the surname Hale. The old me, Chloe Hale, died in that iron cage. I want to be called Chloe Hale. I'll share your last name.
Okay. Of course, that's great. My Chloe, you're finally home. From today on, you'll go by Chloe Hale, the little princess of the 9-State Alliance, and Mom's one and only pride.
Mom.
I love this name. From now on, this is my life. This is the one in the south of the city, the acquisition of the art park. They're asking a high price, but in the financial statements, there are hidden bad debt points. I can start with this one. Anna, look here. He split the social flow fee into 5 small expenses. The rent assessment for these 3 plots clearly overestimates the value of the surrounding commercial catchment area if you just look at the finances. This is a high-quality asset.
I've only been learning from you for a few days, and I'm already better than those senior accountants.
Of course, look whose daughter she is.
Supervisor Lee, you said market saturation caused the decline. But I checked your department's 3 months of logistics data. The cargo backlog is twice that of the same period. This shows it's not a market problem. It's that in your channel integration to get kickbacks, you deliberately chose the least efficient third-party logistics, right?
Working at high intensity every day. Are you tired?
Not tired, Mom. Before, I could only look at the sky from the narrow backyard. Now I'm standing here, able to see the whole situation of Harbor City. This is the meaning of life.
Good. Like the Art Academy is not only a place to learn painting, but also a vanity fair. Remember, Chloe, even if you become the purest artist, you must also learn the coldness of businessmen and the tactics of emperors. Because you are not an ordinary person, you are my successor.
I know, Mom, after school starts, I'll show you a different me.
Chloe, something tricky came up at the company. I have to handle it personally. You just started school. I was originally worried about leaving you here alone.
Mom, you can go without worry. I'm no longer that little girl hiding in a cage. I can take care of myself.
Julian, you're just in time. I was worried about this trip abroad. No one to look after this girl.
Ms. Hale, I heard you're going on a long trip. I came specifically to see you off and to check on how Chloe is recovering.
Julian, you know I have to go on this trip. Chloe just came back to the Hale family, and school is about to start. I don't feel safe leaving her alone in Harbour City. You have the widest connections in Harbour City. This girl, I'll have to trouble you to look after her from now on.
Ms. Hale, you're too kind. It's nothing. I'll naturally keep an eye on her.
Don't just say polite words. Exchange contact info. In the future, if anything comes up, go directly to him. No need to report to me. Oh, look at my memory. I still have a video conference for the company. You two chat.
Sorry about that, Mr. Grant. My mom, she's probably trying to set us up.
It's all right. Understandable. Ms. Hale probably thinks only by having me stay by your side watching you will she feel most at ease.
Speaking of which, Mr. Grant, you and my mom, how did you two meet exactly? I heard from Mom back then in the overseas market, you also went through some very dangerous situations.
That year, I had just taken over Grant Industries. My overseas expansion was set up by a coalition. At that time, Ms. Hale had already made a name for herself in the overseas business world. She had carved out a reputation. She saw the potential in Grant Industries. She stepped in and gave me a hand. She even, for my sake, directly confronted those other companies. Ms. Hale saved my life. Her words I naturally won't refuse.
I see. No wonder Mom trusts him so much.
Anna, what do you think of Julian, that young man?
Mr. Grant is of noble character, steady in his actions. In this Harbour City circle, someone like him who can lead at such a young age and has no bad habits is really hard to find. He is the young lady's best match for a partner.
I think so too. That Julian has high standards and a righteous heart. Chloe needs someone who can both keep her in check and know how to cherish her. But matters of the heart, you can't force feelings. I'll create more opportunities. As for whether it works out, it's up to the two of them whether they have fate. If fate brings them together, then as a mother, I'll have no regrets.
Miss Hale, Mr. Grant, towards the young lady seems quite patient.
That's good. That's good. It seems that on this trip abroad, I can leave with a little more peace of mind.
Aunt Iris bought you an entire wardrobe of haute couture gowns. First day of school? Why are you dressed like that?
Wearing haute couture worth hundreds of thousands is going there to show off, not to learn painting. Besides, I don't want to, on my first day, walk in with the 9-State Alliance Heiress title and flaunt it. Here, I just want to let my brush do the talking.
The Royal Academy isn't just the country's premier art institution, it's also a social hub for Harbour City's elite kids. Staying low-key is good, but it also invites people who are opportunistic and can't read the room.
The girl who was once pushed around by the Lin family, Chloe Hale, is dead. The Chloe Hale now isn't so easy to push around.
Mark, pull over at the next intersection. Don't drive up to the main gate. Yes, Mr. Grant.
Thank you, Mr. Grant. I'll take it from here. Dropping me off here is already a lot of trouble.
Aunt Iris won't be in the country for 2 weeks. Here in Harbour City, I'm your family. Remember what you said. At school, earn first place on your own merit. But if you run into something that can't be reasoned with, don't shoulder it alone. Call me anytime.
Okay, thank you, Julian.
Mark, call the president of the Royal Academy. Ask him to look after her. Don't mention her identity. Just ensure complete fairness on campus. No one meddles behind the scenes. Got it, Mr. Grant.
How could Julian Grant personally drive a woman to school? That woman turned out to be Chloe Hale, that bitch.
Yo, everyone come look. Isn't this the Lin family's crazy maid who scrubs toilets? Chloe Hale, you've got some nerve. Lydia Lyndon's family just got arrested. You, with no name or status, a stray dog without a home, turned around and hooked up with Mr. Grant. Take a look at yourself in the mirror.
Probably used some dirty trick.
To throw yourself at him, huh? Look at what she's wearing. So shabby. Zoe Bennett, I remember. You're Lydia Lyndon, my best friend, right? So what if I am? Then you should know best what happened to Lydia Lyndon. And let me reintroduce myself. I no longer go by Lynn. I'm Shen now, Chloe Hale. If you have any questions about my admission, any doubts at all, the dean's office is right ahead. You're free to go ask the teachers right now. As for Mr. Gu, he's my mother's closest friend. Since you saw him drop me off, how do you think Mr. Gu knows about the rumors you're spreading behind his back? That new money who just got Gu Group's investment, that of yours, will he still have a place in Harbor City tomorrow? You. Don't you dare use Mr. Gu to intimidate me. If you don't want to stay at the academy, feel free to keep testing me, my limits.
Mr. Gu. Looks like we worried for nothing. Miss Shen's presence is exactly like Chairman Shen back in the day. She doesn't need us to step in at all. Let's go.
The Royal Academy of Fine Arts has a century-long history. Countless masters of art have walked these halls. I hope that here you never lose sight of why you started. Use your brush to measure the world. Next, let's welcome the two-time consecutive National Youth Oil Painting Gold Medalist and Outstanding Student Representative, a sophomore, Ethan White, to give a speech.
The principal said, art is about measuring the world. But I believe the essence of art is about selecting the world. The Royal Academy is not a shelter. True art belongs to the geniuses at the top of the pyramid. It is expensive, lonely, an offering on the altar. If you cling to that so-called using art to serve the masses, that mediocre idea coming here, I suggest you drop out now, because it will only lower the standard of this school.
Treating art as a class privilege is nothing but a self-admiring specimen. Hey everyone, my name is Chloe Hale. You're the one who at the school gate today made Zoe Bennett speechless, Chloe. My name is Clara Townsend, the young lady of the Townsend Group. Majoring in classical oil painting. Zoe Bennett, that nouveau riche, I never looked up to her anyway. I'm a bit of a neat freak, and I don't like people touching my stuff. Let's just stay out of each other's way. Perfect. Same here.
Oh well. Miss Townsend, we're all going to be roommates from now on. Don't be so serious. Hi, Chloe. My name is Mia Cooper. I'm all about that wasteland cyberpunk style, plus pop art.
The video of you calling out Zoe Bennett today has gone viral on the campus network.
That was awesome.
I hereby declare from now on, you are my godparents' long-lost sister. Thank you. Don't mention it.
You.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ivy Moore.
If in the future at night the sound of me grinding ink bothers you, please let me know. Don't be so cautious. Everyone who got in here worked hard. I saw that withered tree painting on your desk. The lines have great tension. That takes a lot of hard work to master. Thank you. Everyone usually says traditional Chinese painting is uncool. Every art form has its value. Don't make it seem like we city folks are all going to bully you.
Exactly. Who cares what? Classical, avant-garde, or traditional Chinese painting. Today, our dorm room 404 is officially established. To celebrate...
Tonight I'm treating. Let's go get skewers at the school gate.
Skewers?
That smoky, greasy place will get my clothes dirty. I heard there's a place at the school gate whose grilled meats chili powder is unique. Miss Townsend, are you sure you don't want to try it? Since you all insist so strongly, then I, this young lady, will reluctantly accompany you there. In this place where I'll be fighting for the next 4 years. I'm finally no longer fighting alone.
I heard today's introduction to art class is taught by Professor Liu. Previous students tremble just mentioning him.
Then I need to take more notes. I must not fail. My family can't afford the retake fee. Ivy, look at you. It's just an intro class. Professor Liu and my grandfather are old friends. His class values the soul most. Don't worry, Ivy. We're here.
Classmates, this is your first class in university. Before diving into the textbook, I'd like to hear your thoughts first. In your eyes, what is the meaning of art? Its value? Who decides that?
Professor, I think the meaning of art is to guide aesthetic taste, transcending the mundane. True art has its barriers. Its value, of course, is determined by the elite at the top of the pyramid, the top-tier collectors and high auction prices. Exactly. If everyone can understand it's something everyone can possess, then it's just a commodity or graffiti. It doesn't deserve to be called art at all. Art was born noble.
By that logic, graffiti on the streets, the wasteland art of the common people, even the paper-cut window flowers made by ordinary folks don't deserve to be called art. If art only caters to you rich people, then it's not art. It's a luxury packaging bag.
Mia, don't mistake your lack of education for personality. True masterpieces, can common people appreciate them? Do they deserve to own them? No.
That's not right.
In ancient China,
the greatest painting along the river during the Qingming festival
depicts the most ordinary,
common townsfolk, vendors and bridges.
The art of art belongs to everyone who lives earnestly.
Not privileged.
The Along the River is a national treasure. It's now in a museum. Can ordinary people just touch it? In the end, it's valuable because it's scarce. Ivy, it's normal not to understand what elegance is. Zoe, You keep talking about elegance, but do you understand the sanctity of classicism or the light and shadow of impressionism? Although my family, the Tangs, also collect classical oil paintings, I absolutely do not believe money can define art.
Chloe, as the top student in this year's major, you haven't spoken. I'd like to hear your opinion.
Zoe said, art is born noble. Common people are unworthy. But I think art is not something on a high altar, a clay statue, but a hand reaching out to those in pain from the abyss. True art has the power to heal hearts. If a painting cannot bring warmth to someone in the cold, cannot bring resonance to someone in despair, then even if it's hyped up to a sky-high price at auction, it's just a pile of soulless industrial pigments. So the meaning of art lies in the resonance and redemption of the soul, not the privilege of class art.
Is a hand reaching out from the abyss. Chloe, as expected of the top student, this class, your dorm room 404, gets a perfect score.
Oh my god, girls' time really flies. In the blink of an eye, half the semester's just gone. Back when school started, I thought the four of us, totally mismatched people, would end up fighting sooner or later.
You're the only one who wanted to fight. And I, this half semester, have put up with your countless midnight scrap metal banging.
Noise.
But given that this half semester your color sensitivity has truly improved, I'll reluctantly admit you're a noisemaker with potential. Actually, I've learned a lot too back at the Heiress. I painted to escape, to find some air to breathe in that dark, sunless iron cage, just to catch my breath. But this half semester I learned how to express myself. I've found that a strong foundation is important, but what truly moves people is the courage to face the past. Art shouldn't be a refuge to escape into, but a sword in our hands. Chloe's right. I used to paint classical portraits chasing perfect proportions and dazzling light and shadow, but what I painted looked like mannequins in a shop window. It was this half semester spending time with you all that made me feel that my canvas finally has a breath of life.
Oops, I got too caught up in the moment. Did you see what the dean's office just posted in the group chat? Next week's the big midterm review. This time, it's a school-wide public showcase, and it counts toward our GPA.
I saw it, and the theme is so hard this time. It's called break and build. Break and build. We have to break the rules or some kind of old restraint, and then on the ruins, build new value.
Break the old shackles. Do I have to smash my canvas and piece it back together?
Smashing a canvas is performance art. Careful, Professor Lu might fail you. Since we're being assessed, does anyone have any ideas?
I've got one. I'm into cyber wasteland art. I'm going to the junkyard to scavenge some dead circuit boards and rusty gears. Mixed with acrylic paint, I'll make a 3D mechanical phoenix. E-waste is the breaking. The phoenix rising from ashes is the building.
That's pretty cool. Then I can't fall behind you. I'm going to paint a piece combining medieval European noblewomen portraits, but / a jagged tear across it. I want to break classicism, the stereotype of absolute perfection, to show the beauty of imperfection and conflict. Well, then I'm going to break, in Chinese painting, the traditional softness and timidity. I want to try splashed ink. Using the boldest heavy ink and mineral pigments, I'll paint a cliff pine in a storm. I'm just going for the spirit.
Ivy, you're leveling up into a total boss. I like that energy.
Chloe, what about you? You're the top of our year. Zoe Bennett's elite clique is definitely watching you, waiting to see you fail at the midterm. What are you going to paint? Break and build. For me, it's not just a theme for art. It's a summary of my 20 years of life. I'll combine oil painting and mixed media. I'll use real rusty wire mesh stretched across the entire canvas as the underlying texture. It represents confinement, darkness, and a past of being constantly drained. But between the cold rust, I'll use the warmest, most radiant impasto colors to paint a beating heart covered in vines and thorny flowers. The iron cage can trap the body, but not the soul. Flowers stare out from the rust, breaking free, blooming. This is my break and build. Chloe, if you can pull off this painting, forget Zoe Bennett. Even that arrogant sophomore, Ethan White, would have to concede. Exactly. Our dorm room 404 must absolutely stun everyone at this midterm. Count me in. Let's give it our all. All right. Midterm assessment, we're taking first place. I'm a bit low on blood sugar. I'm gonna grab something from the vending machine. You guys keep drawing. Go ahead, grab me a soda. Chloe, you ruined my reputation in this circle. It was you. You made me look like a clown. You humiliated me. Today, I'm going to turn your breaking and rebuilding into a pile of scrap paper. At the midterm, you'll be completely disgraced. Chloe, let's see what you hand in tomorrow. First place, in your dreams. Zoe Bennett, looks like you haven't been disciplined enough. Are you trying to get yourself sent to juvie? That's right, it's me. What are you gonna do about it? There's no camera here, you have no evidence. Evidence? You think I haven't improved at all this whole half semester?
Zoe Bennett. In the history of this art school, there has never been a student as despicable as you. You must not only bear the civil liability for damaging others' property, the school's disciplinary committee will immediately start the expulsion process.
Professor, I can turn in my assignment on time tomorrow.
But the painting is ruined. You have less than 8 hours.
I can.
That's Chloe Hale, right? I heard her painting got ruined, and she still insisted on turning it in, looking like that. She's definitely going to make a fool of herself.
What does breaking and rebuilding mean? Class, this is the perfect answer. The damage to the original concept was forcibly transformed by the artist's will into a mark of rebirth. This beauty and imperfection has more soul than the original perfection. Miss Hale, you not only painted the break, you also proved what it means to be unbreakable.
Hey, Mr. Gu.
Congratulations. Perfect score. First place.
News travels fast. I just got off stage not 5 minutes ago, and the school bulletin board is already updated.
Also,
about Zoe Bennett deliberately damaging property and the school's punishment for her.
Mark Foster just emailed me.
Thanks to you last night for the heads up and to Mia's hidden camera. Otherwise, I might have turned in a blank paper today.
That was all you. Tonight, I'm taking you out.
Where to?
To celebrate. Lately, you've been through so much. Now that the midterm evaluation went smoothly, it's time to give yourself a break.
Okay, I'll go back to the dorm and change.
Okay, in half an hour, I'll wait for you at the usual spot by the school gate.
Lian, thank you.
Thank me for what? Tonight's perfect score, you earned it yourself. You also solved Zoe's problem yourself.
It's not just tonight. If you hadn't carried me out of the iron cage in that side hall, if you hadn't helped me find my mom, I might have died in that stormy night. This debt of gratitude, I don't know how to repay it.
You don't need to repay me anything. You living well is the best answer to Heiress and to me.
Midterms are over. My roommates and I are planning to do something different.
Oh.
We discussed it in the dorm. We want to start a studio called Starlight Healing Art Studio. Ivy does Chinese painting. Mia does avant-garde installations. Clara majors in classical oil painting. We want to blend different art styles together to make truly touching and down-to-earth community art projects. I want to start a social media account first to build up followers. After graduation, we'll formally establish our offline team.
Mr. Grant, from a business standpoint,
do you think this will work?
Your thinking is clear. Business is business. Pure art is hard to monetize, but healing and sentiment in today's high-stress society are extremely scarce resources. Your group has professionalism and a compelling story. It's highly feasible. But capital is profit-driven and ruthless. Once you get famous,
countless VCs will want a piece of the pie, even trying to control you. So what should I do?
Use capital as your shield to protect the purity of your art. If you ever run into an unsolvable contract or funding loophole, Grant Group's legal and investment departments are always at Miss Shen's disposal.
Mrs. Hale back in Harbor City.
We just got the latest news about Chloe.
Tell me, how's Chloe doing at the art academy? Is she having a hard time?
Not only is she fine, she's made a name for herself. These are her midterm major evaluation results. She got the only perfect score in the whole school, solidly ranked first. And
Zoe Bennett, who used to be Lydia Lyndon's follower, tried last night to vandalize Chloe's painting.
Chloe was one step ahead, caught her red-handed on surveillance footage. Now Zoe's been expelled by the school, and she's also facing civil damages.
That's my daughter, Iris Hale's daughter. Those little clowns at school, they think they can pull tricks on her.
Also, I heard after the evaluation yesterday, Mr. Grant personally picked up Chloe in his honky car. They went out to celebrate, just the two of them, and he didn't drop her off until late.
That Julian, he really didn't disappoint me. With him watching over Chloe being abroad this time, I can finally get a good night's sleep. Notify the overseas team, speed up the asset consolidation here. I want to get back home as soon as possible. My daughter is shining, and as her mother, I have to be there to back her up.
Mia Cooper, don't sling that paint at me. This is my latest designer shirt.
Miss Clara, if you're so particular about getting dirty, why'd you volunteer your family's empty loft for free? Talk about a tsundere.
I did it for the overall vibe of our studio. Can't exactly host clients in a dorm room.
That'd be so tacky. Clara's all talk, but she's soft inside. Yesterday, she even had her butler send us top-of-the-line easels and art supplies.
Thanks, guys, future art masters.
Break time.
Chloe, you're my hero. My low blood sugar is instantly cured.
Chloe, the logo design is pretty much done. Come take a look.
Ivy, this is amazing. Classical, traditional Chinese painting and modern avant-garde. In your work, they found the perfect balance. This is our Starry Healing.
The Starry Sky Healing Studio account is fully verified. Chloe, for our first episode, what are you planning to post? This is our big debut.
For the first episode, we're not selling paintings. We're going to Changde Road, that cold, gloomy underpass. There, for the late-night workers, we'll paint a rainbow. The first episode is called A Rainbow for the City's Late-Night Workers. This idea. This lady approves.
So,
let's get started.
girls, Starry Sky Healing's first street project, a rainbow for the city's late-night workers. Ready to roll.
I've never in my life painted in a place this shabby. But this wall is really depressing. Let's do it. I'll sketch it out with flowing ink wash lines across the entire wall. Good. Mia handles recording. Yaoyao's on color gradients. Today we'll turn this cold gray into warm light.
Hey, delivery guy, come here a sec. Stand right between the wings. I'll take a photo of you.
No. I'm dirty. Don't want to get your painting dirty. I've got deliveries to make.
Hey, buddy, this painting, it's for everyone who passes by. It's made for you. Just stand there a sec. It won't take half a minute.
Thanks. Thank you, guys. I've been delivering all day, had 3 orders canceled. I was feeling pretty bummed. But seeing this painting, I suddenly felt life isn't so bad after all.
Keep going, working man. Thanks.
Indeed, a hand reaching out from the abyss. Chloe, you did great. Master Goo, that mural is really beautiful. Makes the whole street feel warmer. Should we go say hi? No need. Tonight's time belongs to her and her friends. Let's go.
Girls, it blew up. Our video totally exploded across the internet.
Mia, what's wrong with you this early in the morning?
What's up with Mia?
Look for yourselves. 5 million views, over 1 million likes, 300,000 new followers overnight. We're on Weibo and Douyin's trending list.
As expected. After all, my classical color blending is not something just anyone can copy. Really, it really helped everyone. That's great. Traffic is a double-edged sword. Now the real test is here.
Chloe, Miss Tang, Tianye, Media is a top-tier art IP incubator in the country. Your starry healing first video, we watched it, very creative. Just you students alone, without capital backing and professional PR, Tianye will immediately give you a $3 million startup fund and equip you with a top-tier marketing team.
3 million? That's so much.
$3 million for college students, that's not exactly pocket change. Sign here and you'll become famous overnight. Fame and fortune, both.
Manager Zhao, you call this an incubation contract? This is a contract to sell ourselves. Clause 3 states SkyArt Media has the Starry Healing IP's 100% final say and modification rights, which means the art we worked so hard on in the end, even the credit will all go to SkyArt. And the 7th revenue share? Manager Zhao, do you think students of the Royal Academy of Fine Arts are all that gullible? 3 million to buy out all our original copyrights at dorm room 404? Manager Zhao, do you think the Townsend Group is a charity? Or that I, Clara Townsend, need your pocket change?
Miss Townsend, I know your family is rich, but without a major agency's backing and promotional channels, that wall of yours will be painted over by city inspectors in no time. Don't let a moment of pride ruin the future of all 4 of you.
Then we'll be the first independent studio to survive. Manager Zhao, I won't see you out.
Chloe?
Did we just offend a big shot? Don't worry. Our art is ours and our souls are ours. No one can take either away. Since they think without capital we can't make it, we'll use our talent to firmly establish ourselves in Harbor City.
Chloe, that Zhao guy actually made his move. This morning, our video's recommended traffic got completely locked down, and suddenly the comments section flooded with tens of thousands of trolls, all trying to steer the narrative, calling us shameless for clout, damaging public property, and playing cat and mouse with city inspectors. Bad news.
I just passed Changdi Road, and some uniformed inspectors were carrying white paint buckets, ready to paint over
our entire rainbow wall.
Despicable. It must be SkyArt Media's doing. Since that Zhao guy can't have us, he wants to destroy us completely.
Chloe, what do we do now? If that wall gets painted over, the troll's graffiti accusation will stick. Our account will be ruined.
Let's go. To Changdi Road. We're going to Changdi Road. Are we going to fight the inspectors? That's illegal. We're law-abiding citizens. Of course we won't. I'll take you there to tear SkyArt Media's lies apart with our own hands.
Everyone, move along. We received a signed complaint at the underpass on Changdi Road. There's unauthorized graffiti. This is a serious eyesore. We're now removing it by law.
Hold on, Captain. You've got it wrong. This isn't illegal graffiti.
Young lady, please don't obstruct us.
This is the Harbor City Culture and Tourism Bureau and the Old Town Subdistrict Office's jointly approved Old Town Urban Microglow Color Reconstruction Phase 1 demo site of the Public Welfare Project.
This is the approval from the City Culture and Tourism Bureau and the consent letter from the Old Town Subdistrict Office. Right.
3 nights before the project started, that is, right before my first brushstroke. Our project proposal and the safety and environmental assessment had already completed compliance filing at the Subdistrict Office and at the Culture and Tourism Bureau. Not only are we using non-toxic, non-polluting, eco-friendly art paint that meets city standards, but also, this project is a completely free public welfare initiative aimed at improving the old street's nighttime safety. Captain, you can now call Director Chen at the District Culture and Tourism Bureau to verify. Our team Starry Healing is registered with the city as legal compliant city beautification volunteers.
Sorry, we didn't coordinate properly. Director Chen even praised you on the phone. Said you paint really well. The folks passing by at night all said they feel safer now. Pack it up. Pack it up. This isn't a violation. This is a city-supported public welfare project. Nobody touches it.
Manager Zhao, you think the rules are toys in the hands of your capital. But you forgot. The real rule is to protect every law-abiding person who comes prepared. This is just the first shot.
Mr. Gu, just now, you had me call the Culture and Tourism Bureau Director to put in a word.
But the director said Ms. Shen, yesterday afternoon, had already handled all the compliance paperwork herself, leaving it all watertight.
You idiot, who told you to mess with Starlight Healing? Do you have any idea who stands behind Chloe Hale? Miss Carter. Why would you come in person? Is there some misunderstanding?
Mr. Wang.
Our chairman Hale is busy overseas with $100 billion asset restructuring, but that doesn't mean just any Tom, Dick, or Harry can walk all over our Miss Hale.
If Tianyi Media dares to use any dirty tricks against Starlight Healing again, the 9-state alliance will buy out Tianyi.
And force it into bankruptcy.
As for this clueless jerk,
Right, I'll fire him immediately. From now on, when you see Miss Hale, everyone at Tianyi will stay out of her way.
Chloe?
Yoma.
Ivy, come check this out. Our studio's Glimmer project.
Got a shout out from the National Culture and Tourism Department. Official media even reposted our video themselves. And because the play we launched last month, the Starlight collab, was a sellout, after all costs, we can not only donate $500,000 to the Art Fund for Needy Students, but also have a 7-figure net profit sitting in the studio's account. Chloe, I have to admit, your business acumen is really better than the executives my dad hired for millions. This is the success of all 4 of us. Before, I always felt like a glimmer struggling in the dark, but now we've gathered our glimmers into a galaxy. So here's to us. And to our galaxy shining forever. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
Hey. Anna.
Miss Chloe, Chairman Shen's private jet has already entered the airspace over Harbor City. It's expected to land in about an hour.
Got it, Anna. I'll head to the airport to pick her up now.
Go, go! Ivy and I have this covered. Say hi to Aunt Shen for us. Go ahead.
Don't keep Chairman Shen waiting. Remember to thank Chairman Shen for the custom-made paints she sent last time. Okay? I'll get going then. Mom.
Chloe. My precious daughter, Mummy missed you so much. You've put on some weight and you look even prettier. Looks like you've been listening to your mom, eating and sleeping on time.
Of course. I've been eating well every day. Mom, what about you? Why do you look even thinner? No work talk tonight. I'll cook for you myself. Your favorite steamed sea bass.
All right. I'll do what my daughter says. Even if the King of Heaven comes to see me today, I'm not going to any meetings. Chloe, I'm sorry I made you suffer so much in the past. Now even a meal, you have to cook it yourself.
Mom, how is that suffering? Cooking for the ones you love is healing. Before that I wanted to, but I didn't have the chance or the ingredients, but now I'm really happy.
Chloe, this time when Mom came back home, she made a decision.
What decision?
The restructuring of overseas assets is almost complete. I plan to, by the end of this year, relocate the headquarters of the 9-State Alliance and gradually run it from both places. Mom will stay in Harbor City for good, to be with my Chloe. From now on, when you hold an art exhibition, Mom will be in the front row for every single one.
Mom, thank you.
Chloe, on this trip back, Anna told me that lately Julian has helped you guys solve quite a few problems.
Mr. Grant is a really good person. He usually seems cold and distant, but whenever we run into professional or contractual bottlenecks, he just needs to give a few pointers and we can avoid a lot of detours.
Chloe, tell Mom the truth.
After spending so much time together, do you like Julian? Mom, why would you suddenly ask that?
I'm serious, Chloe. What do you think?
Mom, Mr. Grant is a man of great character and extremely capable. I truly admire him, but in my heart, he's like an all-powerful, awe-inspiring, dependable big brother, or rather, a life mentor. Before, in the Lin family, even surviving was a luxury. Now, I've finally got my own studio and I have Yao Yao and the others. I just want to put all my energy into work and studies. As for love, I really don't have extra energy and I haven't given it a thought.
You really are my daughter. You've got my drive. The daughters of the Shen family don't need to rely on marriage to secure their status. Your happiness is what matters most, but...
Julian really is a one-in-a-million great guy.
Chloe,
Once your studio is stable and you start thinking about relationships, he should be your first pick. Keep the good stuff in the family. Oh, Mom, please don't say that. Mr. Grant only helps me because of you. That's why he takes care of me.
Silly girl, you're the daughter of Heiress Hale, who in this world is unworthy of you. He's the one who's not lucky enough.
Chloe, you're finally back. Great news, the biggest news ever. Our Starry Sky Healing got an official invite to the National Youth Art Biennale. The Biennale?
That's the most prestigious and authoritative youth art exhibition in the country. Not only that, our rainbow wall in the Changde Road underpass has been nominated for the annual Best Public Art Healing Award of this year's Biennale. If we win this award, we'll truly gain recognition from the country's mainstream art circles. Great. Now that we've got the entry ticket, let's give it our all for the next 2 weeks and prepare the most stunning collaborative piece to win the gold.
Great, let's win that gold. I told you already, if we're doing it the coolest. It's the clash between tech and tradition.
Mia, that cold light strip has a cheap plastic feel. It'll completely ruin the texture of classical oil paintings. Well, can you two stop arguing? Actually, if we use too many bright colors, my ink wash lines might get completely covered up, won't even be visible.
Starlight Healing Studio. So it's just an old warehouse converted into a workshop?
Who are you? Barging in without knocking? Don't you know the rules?
I'm the liaison assistant from the Biennale Committee, Ryan Gordon. I'm here today representing the committee to give you the final confirmation form. But
Looks like the rumors outside are true. A street graffiti artist riding on the cheap sympathy of netizens.
a viral online workshop actually got a nomination for the Biennale's main exhibition area.
Ryan Gordon, right? You'd better watch your mouth.
What do you mean by viral workshop? Our nomination was unanimously approved by the jury.
Miss Tang, everyone knows the Tang Group is one of the Art Academy's sponsors. For you to get the nomination, how much of it is just fluff?
We all know the truth. Chloe, don't think that because you got first place in the midterm exam,
The main exhibition area of the Biennale
is the altar of art.
It's not your stage for showboating or a social media show to win sympathy.
How can you talk about our work like that, Mr. Gordon?
What? What do you have to say, Miss Hale?
Since you're just a committee assistant who runs errands and delivers forms, then you only need to fulfill your duty of delivering. As for whether our work is worthy of the main exhibition area, that's the concern of the final jury. It's not your place to come into my studio and boss us around.
I'm just kindly reminding you. So that when the time comes at the main exhibition area,
Your street art that can't be considered refined won't be dismissed as worthless by the experts, and bring shame to the Royal Academy of Fine Arts.
High art and popular art have never been defined by someone like you, who wears tinted glasses. Defined. If art can only be locked in an ivory tower for a few to amuse themselves, then that's the tragedy of art. Mr. Gordon, the form has been delivered. The door is on the right. Goodbye.
fine. Then we'll see each other at the Biennale opening ceremony. I can't wait to see your mismatched collage, how it will stand up against Senior Bai's Light of Heaven.
Yao Yao. The antique pattern on the third screen from the left. Deepen the carving. I want the lights to hit it and create a Tyndall effect.
Got it. The mechanical heart on your end should leave me enough space so my Starlight Angel doesn't end up with no room for its wings.
Chloe, I really underestimated you, so your so-called healing art is just an industrial product cobbled together with capital.
Ryan, are you trying to start something again?
Everyone at school is saying you use top-grade titanium alloy and smart chips to mount your painting. What, your painting skill's not good enough, so you resort to underhanded commercial tricks to get attention?
Exactly. Art should be pure. It's the expression of an artist's soul. Something you just throw money at. Can that be called art? That's just showing off.
Ryan, in your eyes, Van Gogh couldn't afford good brushes. Does that make him nobler than the court painters?
Of his time. Well, that's different. Van Gogh was a genius.
So your logic is that only penniless geniuses deserve to be called artists. That's just the cliche that people like you who've achieved nothing use to comfort yourselves. Good tools are meant to better express the soul of art, not replace it. Our core creative vision, colors, and composition. Every stroke is from our own hands. The story helps us by giving us stronger wings when we want to fly. I tell you, the saddest thing in the world is having top resources and still not being able to produce art that touches people's hearts.
Well said. Stop embarrassing yourself. I've never thought that capital is the enemy of art. On the contrary, it's the best magnifying glass. It can make true genius shine brilliantly, and it can leave mediocre opportunists nowhere to hide.
So, Senior Bai, you do admit the value of resources?
I do. I'm looking forward to seeing your work at the Biennale. Bai's Light of Heaven is the uncrowned king of this year's biennial. Some works that rely on tricks to grab attention. Before Bai, they're like cheaply made toys.
Professor Liu, is this the art school's recommended freshman work this year? All I see are steel gears. Is this an art exhibition or a heavy industry product launch?
Professor Ma, you're absolutely right.
Nowadays, some young people don't focus on their brushes, they just think about high-tech gimmicks. Their piece, even the canvas.
Is machine-made. It's an insult to the biennial's academic integrity.
Professor Ma, the medium of art changes, but the warmth art intends to convey never changes. Please allow us to present this piece to you in full.
All right, time to witness a miracle.
This is a static painting combined with dynamic space. You have used the ambient light as part of the brush.
Yes, Professor Ma. We live in a modern city of steel and concrete. Everyone, even in cold, rigid confinement, as long as they hold a light in their hearts, their souls can bloom.
Light of Heaven depicts redemption on the altar. And you paint self-healing in the ruins.
Receiving this year's National Youth Art Biennial Annual Best Public Art Healing Award goes to, from the Royal Academy of Fine Arts, Chloe Hale, Clara Townsend, Mia Cooper, Ivy Moore for their collaborative work, Realm of Space.
Oh my god, girls, we actually graduated.
That's so nice. Their parents all came to the graduation ceremony. Ivy? Chloe, my mom is coming today. In our hearts, you've always been family. Today, my mom is the mom of our 404, everyone's mom.
Exactly.
My parents?
They're busy with social engagements abroad and can't come. I'm not even crying. Today, we in 404 don't rely on our parents. We'll compete with our own gold awards.
Chloe. Mom's late. My baby girl. You look so beautiful today. You must be Chloe's roommates. Today I'm treating you all to celebrate your graduation.
Thanks, Auntie Shen. No thanks, Director Shen.
Director Shen, you today are looking absolutely stunning.
Oh my god, girl, I swear, this is hands down the best noodles I've ever eaten. The flavor of this truffle is like melting cash in my mouth.
Mia, mind your manners, would you? Mr. Grant is still sitting here. Don't act like we at dorm room 404 are skimping on your food.
It's fine. It's nice to keep things casual at a private dinner.
Miss Hale, thank you so much for today. If it weren't for you, I might never have gotten into such a beautiful estate, let alone won such a precious gold award.
Silly girl. No need to thank me. You earned it yourselves, Chloe. At school, meeting you all, a group of loyal, devoted friends, is truly her blessing. Come, let me toast you all. May your futures be bright, and may your stars shine forever.
Mr. Grant, thank you, but aren't you cold?
I'm not cold. It's you. You've barely recovered from being sick, and you're out here in the cold like that.
Maybe I'm just too happy today. Back when I was at the Lin family, I never even dreamed that I'd have a day like this, having a mom and friends.
This is just the beginning. From now on, everything that belongs to you will be reclaimed one by one.
Julian, my mom told me today that she plans before the end of the year to move the 9-State Alliance headquarters fully back to Harbor City, and she wants me to follow her to learn about running the group.
You don't want to go?
It's not that I don't want to, it's that I'm scared. I feel like I can only paint all that stuff in business. The scheming and backstabbing, I can't cope with it. What if I mess up? I'd embarrass my mom.
No one is a born manager. When I took over Grant Group, I was only 21. You don't need to overnight become Heiress Hale. You just need to be yourself with Ms. Hale paving the way for you and with me there to catch you in this harbor city. You can go ahead and make mistakes. You can go ahead and try things. Even if the sky falls, I'll take it on for you.
Heiress. Regarding the relocation, we old-timers are of course fully behind you. However, about your earlier proposal to have Chloe next month directly enter the headquarters audit department to learn the business, within the board, there are inevitably some dissenting voices.
Dissenting voices? Let's hear them.
Everyone is just looking out for the group. Chloe just graduated and she studied art. To be put in charge of the most sensitive audit accounts right away, the senior executives below naturally feel that you're being a bit too partial. If you ask me, why not let her first go to a subsidiary branch, cut her teeth for a couple of years, and then come back to headquarters?
Arthur? 20 years ago, I was alone on the streets of New York, fighting tooth and nail against those tycoons. Where were those senior executives then?
Heiress, times have changed.
The Nine-State Alliance is mine. Heiress Hale, the empire I built. My daughter is the only lawful heir to the Nine-State Alliance. If she's going to learn, she has to learn at the very core. If anyone has a problem, they are welcome to sell their shares back to me. I won't force anyone.
Look at you, still so hot-tempered. I was just mentioning it. Since you've decided, then at tomorrow's press conference, we'll officially announce it.
Mom, the business registration and company seal for the studio are all done. This is the first installment of our charity budget. You, our chief sponsor, won't you sign it?
Sign? Of course I'll sign. My daughter's first venture. Mom has to give it her full support.
Mom, what's wrong? Why is your hand shaking so much?
It's nothing. Probably from working non-stop these days. Jet lag hasn't worn off yet. And a bit of low blood sugar.
Your forehead is so cold, it's all cold sweat. Mom, cancel tomorrow's press conference. I'll go with you to the hospital for a full checkup.
Silly girl. Don't make a fuss. Tomorrow is crucial for the Nine-State Alliance restructuring. All the media in Harbour City and government officials will be there. How can I, as chairman, be absent? Don't worry. Mum's health is robust. I'll go to bed early tonight and I'll be fine tomorrow. The Nine-State Alliance is back in Harbour City. It's not just a restructuring of assets, but a new beginning for us. The future I will... Mum?
Her hand was shaking yesterday.
Chloe, look at me. Your mother was overseas. She's been through countless dangers. She's not that fragile. The doctors are the best in Harbour City. I'm here. Don't be afraid.
Chloe, how's your mother? What the hell is going on?
Uncle, the doctors are still in there operating.
What are we going to do? Heiress collapsing like this, the press conference is ruined, the media already have the video, it's online. Within an hour of today's market opening, our European and domestic joint venture stocks
have already dropped 8%. Without a leader, the whole group is in chaos.
My mom is lying in there, her life hanging in the balance. You come running over here without a single word of concern. All you can think about is stock prices and contracts.
Director Shen, the emergency room entrance is not the place for you to hold a board meeting. If you want to talk business, go back to your own building. You may be the head of the Gu family, but this is a matter for the Shen family and the internal affairs of the Nine-State Alliance. Heiress is now unconscious.
As her uncle.
I need to help Chloe carry the burden.
Doctor, how is my mother?
Ms. Hale, Mr. Gu, the toxins in Director Shen's body have been temporarily suppressed. She's out of danger, but...
But what?
As for when she will wake up, we cannot give a definite timeline.
Chloe, you scared us half to death. Is everything in the news true? Your mom, she...
Yo, Ivy. Mia, my mom, she might not wake up for a while. If she doesn't wake up, you'll stand guard in her place. You're not alone. We're here. No one's going to bully you at a time like this. Uncle, what is it?
Chloe, your mother is unconscious right now. Those old foxes in Europe, the directors have already joined forces. They're planning to, at tomorrow's emergency board meeting, forcibly restructure the board and kick our family out and have your mother's voting rights in the Nine-State Alliance temporarily transferred to me. Only I can protect our family's empire.
A temporary equity proxy. Director Shen, my dad was in business for 30 years. This is the first time I've seen the chairman still in critical condition when her own uncle rushes over with a lawyer to seize her voting rights.
Miss Tang, this is the Shen family's private matter. Even though you're a Tang in the Nine-State Alliance, you have no right to interfere here.
I won't sign. My mother's voting rights no one is taking away.
Without my protection, you can't even get through the gates of the Shen estate. Mr. Gu, the report is out. The toxin in Chairman Shen's body is a variant of the blue ring neurotoxin. This toxin is extremely insidious. Usually it only mimics physical decline and fatigue. The accumulation period is up to 6 months.
6 months? She was still overseas back then.
Yes, this means the poisoner is the closest person to her, someone who had access to her daily meals and daily life. This isn't an accident, it's murder.
You ungrateful girl! The Lin family ruined you! You think bearing the title of the Shen family's young lady makes you a real female CEO? Let me tell you, at tomorrow's board meeting I will unite everyone.
Who are you going to unite? Director Shen, this is the Gu family's private hospital, not your marketplace. Mark, from now on, Director Shen and this lawyer are placed on the blacklist of all businesses under the Gu group. Director Shen and this lawyer, please, don't make us use force.
Chloe. Tomorrow's board meeting, let's see who can protect you then.
Don't be afraid. Tomorrow I'll go to the board meeting with you. Chairman Hale's illness has really stirred things up. Today's opening price dropped another 5 points. If this keeps up, our partner banks will have to reassess our credit line. Mr. Reno, what's Blackstone's stance?
We don't get involved in family feuds. We can no longer fulfill our duties. We demand that a new executive chairman be elected today.
Iris is my cousin. No one wants what's best for her more than I do. But for the greater good, I, Arthur Hale, will step up. Chloe, what are you doing here? Listen to your uncle. This is a board meeting. We're discussing tens of billions in business decisions. A young girl like you wouldn't understand. Go back to the hospital and be with your mother. Your uncle's got this. Nothing will go wrong.
According to Article 10 of the 9-State Alliance Charter, as my mother's sole legal representative, I am sitting here today legally, properly, and rightfully.
Miss Hale? Owning shares doesn't mean you can run the company. You, fresh out of school, an art student, do you even know what a balance sheet is? Do you know what default risk is?
Director Son, if I remember correctly, the domestic commercial real estate division under your watch had a vacancy rate of 28% in Q1 this year. Since you claim to know management, why can't you even clean up the mess right under your nose?
What nonsense are you talking? What nonsense are you talking?
This is an assessment made by the audit department last week. Director Son, do you want me to read out loud, in front of everyone, the detailed records of your embezzlement and robbing Peter to pay Paul?
Chloe, are you threatening the board?
No. I'm teaching you what rules are.
Miss Hale, you really surprised us. Your eloquence is impressive, but this is the boardroom, not a debate. The capital market's patience is limited. If today we can't come up with a decision that can stabilize the market, the stock price will keep falling tomorrow.
Mr. Lay is right. Chloe, your uncle knows you're smart, but running a company can't rely on smooth talk alone. I've already, on behalf of the 9-State Alliance, reached a preliminary agreement with the bank. As long as today the board passes the resolution appointing me as acting chairman, the bank will immediately extend a $2 billion line of credit to us to buy back the scattered shares on the market to stabilize the stock price.
$2 billion credit line, but I'm curious, what gives Harbor City Development Bank the right, in such a short time, to offer us such a large unsecured credit line?
Naturally, it's because your uncle and their bank president are old friends, plus the 9-State Alliance's years of goodwill.
Old friends or old partners in crime? This is the one you and Jinhai Development Bank drafted, the mortgage agreement with an annual interest rate as high as 8.5%.
Julian Grant, this is the board of directors of the 9-state alliance. You, an outsider, what right do you have to barge in with your people? What qualifies you to interfere with our decisions?
Outsider? Chairman Shen, your intelligence network needs an update. Dear directors, as of 9 o'clock sharp this morning, a subsidiary of Grant Group has already, on the public secondary market, fully bought back 6% of the 9-state alliance's outstanding shares. At the same time, our strategic partner, Grant Group, holds veto power.
Veto power? How is that possible? In the original contract, how could there be such a hidden clause?
Because Aunt Heiress was guarding against this day, she knew all along that there are some vampires within the Shen family who would, while she's weak, come out and bite.
Even if you have veto power and bought back 6% of the shares, so what? The stock is falling now, the partner banks are calling in loans, you're dragging everyone down with you.
In the name of our strategic partnership, I will provide the 9-state alliance with an unconditional 3-year interest-free financial aid. Net amount, $3 billion. $3 billion?
Interest-free? Julian Grant, have you lost your mind? Why would you, for a company that's about to go bankrupt, throw away $3 billion for nothing?
Because I believe in her. Mr. Grant, a $3 billion interest-free loan
is indeed an amount we cannot refuse. But Blackstone Fund needs to ensure that the next leader of the 9-state alliance is capable of leading us out of this crisis. Ms. Hale, after all, doesn't have a single day of management experience.
Mr. Renault, I request the board to grant me a 3-month probation period. I will personally oversee the restructuring of the 9-state alliance. If I, Chloe Hale, fail to revive the company's performance, I will voluntarily give up my mother's shares and voting rights.
If Chloe Hale fails after 3 months, Grant Group will fully bear the 9-state alliance's all operating losses over these 3 months.
With Mr. Grant's guarantee plus the $3 billion in interest-free funds, Blackstone Fund has no reason to refuse. In 3 months, we'll see the results.
Miss Hale? This morning, the marketing, PR, and legal directors, all 3, resigned at once. They were all placed by Arthur Hale as his old subordinates in the company. Yes. Not only did they resign, they also took the department's best core members. Now everyone's on edge. Many core operations have nearly stopped. Arthur Hale intends to completely paralyze daily operations and force you to bow to him. He thinks that without these bigwigs, the 9-state alliance would stall. Anna, of those 3 departments, the strongest deputies, the ones held back by the directors. Who are they? Zhu Yang from marketing, Lily from public relations, and Attorney Chen from legal. They're all from top universities, extremely capable. But because they refused to play dirty, they never got promoted. Tell HR to immediately remove the 3 directors. At the same time, appoint Zhou Yang, Lily, and Attorney Chen as acting directors. Raise their salaries by 30%. Tell them for these 3 months, as long as their departments are stable, after 3 months, the acting title will be dropped. Yes, Miss Hale. Mr. Grant, I only now realize what my mother has been carrying for 20 years. These numbers are far more complex than an artist's palette.
Business is like painting. Painting is about composition and balance. Business is about interests and leverage. Fontainebleau rejected Arthur Hale because his proposal stank of money. What the French want is a fit of style and soul. Their biggest crisis now is the aging of the brand. Young people see them as outdated and arrogant. Use art to persuade art. Use soul to move the brand. Chloe, at tomorrow's video meeting, don't talk about profit. Talk to them about how to use your paintbrush to breathe new life into Fontainebleau.
Julian, thank you. I'm so glad to have you.
Miss Hale, we've got big trouble.
At 5 this morning,
A local influencer with 1 million followers
posted an expose video
claiming we use substandard industrial paint with excessive heavy metals. Red Star, which supplied this paint, its head, Wang Daqiang, is now with a large group of reporters camped outside our building's press briefing room and is streaming live to trash us. When the market opened today, our stock went limit down. We're still.
At 11 a.m.
We also have to have a video conference with the Fontaine Paris headquarters.
If they see this news...
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, our Red Star Paint Company is a time-honored brand. We've always played by the rules. It's this new president, Ms. Hale, who, to burnish her own record, forcibly slashed the procurement budget by 70%. We had no choice. If we didn't listen to her, she would cancel our supplier status.
Mr. Wang, are you saying that President Hale, to cover the losses,
deliberately made you use substandard toxic paint? Yes.
Ms. Hale, what is your response to Wang Daqiang's accusations?
Mr. Wang, so this 70%...
This is the down payment. You told me in private to use cheaper paint instead and return the leftover money to you.
and which account was it returned to. And yesterday at 10 a.m., 5 hours before the expose video was posted, your brother-in-law's account just received a consultancy fee from an investment consulting firm. The actual controller of Jianchuan Investment is Director Arthur Hale. Wang Dakyang, I've asked the relevant authorities to come to help you verify item by item whether this consulting fee and the procurement source of that batch of paint are connected.
I don't know. I don't know anything. It was Arthur Hale who made me do it.
Miss Hale.
The video conference is connected. He said, a president who can defend the truth about the chemical smell with her life and expertise is exactly the kind of partner they're looking for, one with true soul.
They've decided to skip all preliminary reviews and send a delegation to Harbor City tomorrow
to formally sign
the exclusive art licensing contract with us. Ms. Hale, it's turned around. Completely turned around.
Now online?
Everyone's praising us for putting justice above family and for sticking to our quality standards.
Ms. Hale.
I told you so. Iris Hale's daughter.
How could she be just a regular person?
Today's press conference, you were like Zhuge Liang debating the whole board.
That was amazing. Right. We were also fooled by Arthur Hale yesterday, that old fox. Deep down, we've always supported you.
Director's son. You're too kind, directors. At yesterday's board meeting, both of you raised your hands to agree to freeze my mother's shares. Was textbook.
Well, Ms. Hale, we were forced by circumstances yesterday.
Director's son, Uncle Arthur is out. The company's commercial real estate division's vacancy rate problem. I'll be sending an audit team in next week. If you're truly sorry, next week's audit, I hope I won't see any data that's forced by circumstances. Understand?
Understood. I'll fully cooperate with the audit.
Mom, I did it today. The French delegation is coming tomorrow. They're on their way. Mom, wake up, please. Okay, wake up. See with your own eyes that your daughter isn't so useless after all. God knows on stage today, my palms were sweating. If that Wang Dakyang had refused to confess,
he wouldn't have dared to deny it. Mark Foster had already taken his men and taken his brother-in-law into custody. If he had dared to tell a single lie, his whole family would be locked up.
So that's what happened. You had already prepared everything for me, paved the way.
Chloe, I told you, here in Harbor City with me around, you can go ahead and make mistakes. I won't let you lose.
Julian! Thank you. For the rest of my life, I will never let you go. Mr. Shen, these are the organic vitamins that the chairwoman has been taking consistently while overseas. The chairwoman is very particular about her health. These 3 brands she's been taking for 3 years, all from her private doctor in New York, where they are customized and shipped monthly by air. Anna, look at this. Is there a problem? It looks very delicate. The original bottle uses a pure gold foil cold stamping process. The light it reflects is a cool-toned sandy gold, but the top edge of this bottle has a slight jaggedness. The color is reddish. Also, the right edge of the label is shifted to the left compared to the normal layout by 0.5 millimeter.
0.5 millimeter off. A high-quality counterfeit.
Ms. Shen, Mr. Gu, I'm just a cook. The chairwoman's poisoning has nothing to do with me, not at all.
Zhou Yang, every morning my mother has a glass of warm lemon water with her vitamin water. This glass of water is the one you hand-deliver to her door every morning, right?
I delivered it, but Miss Anna or the chairwoman
took it out of the safe themselves.
I never even touched the bottle.
You didn't need to touch the bottle. You only needed to, every day, when you squeeze the lemon juice, drop this colorless, odorless blue ring neurotoxin into the water, right? Ms. Shen, I was wrong. I was really wrong.
Who threatened you? Who gave you the poison? Tell me. I
don't know his name. I only met him once. It was in an underground parking garage in New York.
I vaguely heard him reporting to someone on the phone mentioning a domestic Wanyuan group and someone called President He.
Wanyuan group. Victor Hale. It's him. 20 years ago, he destroyed our family. And now he's done this to my mom. Julian Grant, I'm calling the police. I want the police to arrest Victor Hill right now.
Chloe, calm down. Look at me.
Take a deep breath. How can I calm down? My mom is still lying in the ICU. The man who did this is right in front of me. How do you expect me to stay calm?
Zhuang is just a low-level pawn, legally, relying solely on a paid-off cook's testimony. The legal team has 100 ways to wash Wanyuan Group completely clean. They could even countersue you for defamation. In the clash of business empires, you don't win with anger, but with evidence and patience.
Since Victor Hill went to such lengths to slowly poison your mother,
it shows he's now desperate to, in the Asia-Pacific,
annex the 9-state alliance. So you think we should pretend we know nothing?
No, we'll play along. Lure the snake out of its hole.
Ms. Hale, as Mr. Grant predicted.
The Red Star 7-leaf incident is exposed. He knows he no longer has a place in the 9-state alliance. Miss Hale, 1U1 Group is, after all, Jinhai's homegrown real estate giant. Victor Hale has connections on both sides of the law. His methods are extremely ruthless. So what if we hand it over? It's just a pile of outdated financial statements and a mess. If he wants it, let him have it.
Mr. Grant?
Ms. Hale, this is Chairman Shen's actual health evaluation report. The detoxification went smoothly. Although she's still in a dormant state, her brain activity is gradually recovering. With 2 more months of care, she could wake up at any time.
Thank you, Julian. If you hadn't brought in the Grant family's overseas private medical team, my mother might really...
Mr. Hill, absolutely certain. The hospital has already issued a brain death critical notice. That crazy woman, Heiress Hale, will never wake up. 20 years ago, she got away. This time, she's finally fallen into your hands.
Julian Grant. That Grant kid really does have some skills, but she's too young. By Harbor City's order, all logistics and transport companies are to notify the Fendon Balaam project of the 9-state alliance. Air-freighted French artworks and haute couture exhibits are forbidden.
Back then, my grandfather, Chongshan Shen, didn't die of a heart attack at all. It was Victor Hill who bribed the prison doctor to add lethal fake salt into her blood pressure pills.
Yes, 20 years ago, Victor Hill used the exact same trick. First, he cut off the Shen family shipping company's entire logistics supply chain. Then he framed charges to have your grandfather thrown in prison. Finally, he seized all the Shen family's ports.
He thinks we're still the Shen family he could trample on 20 years ago. Julian? I remember in the free trade zone, the Grant family owns a private customs and exclusive terminal, right? Right.
That terminal connects directly to international free trade lanes. It's not bound by any Harbor City Logistics Association regulations. Chloe, my terminal is your battlefield. Tonight I'll mobilize all of the Grant family's cargo ships and helicopters and personally pick up the cargo for you. Then I'll punch a hole in the sky above Harbor City for you.
Mr. Hill, we missed. Julian Grant used the Grant Free Trade Zone's exclusive private customs pier. They took the green lane through customs. Then Grant's private helicopter flew them into the exhibition hall.
Our blockade didn't work. Julian Grant, for a woman, he really spared no expense. Since we can't block the goods, then we'll go after the people. Doesn't Chloe Hale have 3 roommates from her studio?
Yes, one of them is Clara Townsend. She's the heiress of the Townsend Group. But of the other 2, one is Mia Cooper.
Tell the men who sealed the warehouse to deliver a message to Mia's father. If you want to blame someone, blame your daughter for making the wrong friends and crossing the wrong people.
Mia, what's wrong? What happened to your dad?
Chloe, my dad's warehouse got sealed. They said it's because of me because I crossed the Wanyuan group. My dad has high blood pressure. If he goes to jail, he'll die. Will they go to my hometown? My parents are just honest farmers.
Those scumbags at the Wanyuan group.
Ms. Cooper, half an hour ago, Grant Group acquired a 51% stake in your father's trading company.
Oh my God, Mr. Grant, the way you moved, it's like you were sent from above. Julian.
He knows your weakness is the people around you. This is only his first warning. For safety, for the next 2 months, you 3 should move into the Grant Group's high-end security apartments. As for Victor Hill, our overseas team has already found Dr. Chen, the retired physician, at a private clinic in Vancouver. He's the one who faked old Mr. Hale's medical records. We must get Dr. Chen's video testimony before Victor Hill silences him.
Oh my God, Yao Yao Ivy, I feel like I'm now a protected witness in a movie. Look downstairs. Just now when we came in, we went through 3 security checks just for the guards.
All right, Mia, be grateful. These are for the security of the Grant family's core members. Wanyuan Group is huge. We can't keep hiding every day. Mia, Ivy, Yao Yao. I'm sorry.
I've dragged you all into this. We're dorm room 404. Back in the dorm, we made a vow. Share joys, share sorrows.
That scumbag Victor Hill is coming after us to show he's scared.
As soon as the contract is signed, the 9-state alliance's position in the Asia-Pacific region will be rock solid. All those little tricks of Victor Hill's will all be a joke.
Mr. Hill has messed up.
Julian Grant went too far. He not only used the Grant name
to forcibly acquire the Sioux family trading company, but also moved Chloe's 3 roommates into a Grant-owned high-end apartment. Our people can't even get through the front gate. Julian Grant. He really thinks he can use the Grant family's power to keep that little girl forever sheltered in a greenhouse. Since we can't threaten him with people, then we'll use money.
Reynolds from the Blackstone Fund. What's his stance now? Reynolds agreed to give Chloe 3 months, but after all, he is a mercenary businessman. I've contacted him privately. Mr. Hill, the Blackstone Fund holds 20% of the 9-state alliance's shares.
Reynolds wants money. As long as Reynolds agrees, plus the 15% you hold, we'll have 35%. Tomorrow, I will be at the Harbor City Chamber of Commerce Charity Gala in front of everyone. to give this little girl a surprise.
President Shen, this is clearly a setup. I suggest we make an excuse of feeling unwell and skip this gala. What Victor Hill wants is to win without a fight. If I don't even dare to go to his banquet, how can I talk about reclaiming everything from the Shen family?
Well said. Since it's a trap, then I'll go with you. I'd also like to see for myself what that old fox Victor Hill can come up with tonight.
Chloe, Uncle, you've got some nerve. Your mother is in the hospital about to die, and you still have the nerve to dress so flashy and strut around here?
Uncle, even a thief like you isn't scared, so why should I, the victim, be the one hiding? As for my mother, she will live longer than those poisonous bastards by a long shot.
Mr. Grant, long time no see. You've been going all out for this girl lately, using your own ports and throwing money to acquire subsidiaries. Young man, it's good to have drive, but for a woman who's nothing to you to stake the future of the Grant family on it?
Isn't that a bit too childish? Mr. To me, she is not just some random woman. She is the one person who is my absolute bottom line in this life.
Miss Hale, this afternoon, Mr. He has submitted to Blackstone Fund a formal letter of intent to acquire shares. The price is 20% above market value. Blackstone only cares about short-term gains. If tomorrow's signing ceremony goes wrong in any way, Blackstone Fund will tomorrow afternoon transfer the 20% stake in the 9-state alliance to Wan Yuan Group.
Mr. Reno, then please prepare the signing pen tonight. Because tomorrow, we will also announce on the spot the establishment of the Starlight Healing Art Foundation.
For the future of the Grant family, 20 years ago, you used dirty tricks to swallow the Hale family. 20 years later, with Julian Grant here, you won't even take a single grain of sand from the 9-state alliance.
As for you, Mr. He, you'd better burn more incense tonight. Because tomorrow, not only will you not get Blackstone's shares, your Wan Yuan Group, which is suspected of murder and money laundering, will also tomorrow fully meet its end.
Try it, the finest Priming Longjing.
Family, Mr. Hill, 20 years ago, you drove my grandfather to his death. 20 years later, you poisoned my mom. I'm afraid to drink this tea. It would dirty my stomach.
Victor Hill, no need for tea. You specifically called us up here. It's not just for old time's sake, is it?
Mr. Grant, you get straight to the point. Actually, there's one thing I've always been curious about. Chloe, have you never once resented the injustice of fate? He actually dared to take Iris's biological daughter and lock her in the backyard, using her as a living blood bag for 20 years.
Victor Hill, you're asking for it.
What did you just say?
Chloe, don't you understand yet? Back then, it was Mr. Hill who gave Richard Linden $20 million. The only condition was to make you rot in the gutter for the rest of your life.
Julian Grant, you wield enormous power in Harbor City, but do you dare kill me here?
I used to wonder why I had to suffer so much, why I had to live like a dog. Today, you gave me the answer. So all your meanness, cruelty, and torment were all just because you're afraid.
Me? Afraid?
You're afraid of my grandfather. You're afraid of my mother. Even afraid of me when I was a baby. You did everything you could just to make sure the Shen family's flesh and blood would never rise again. But you overlooked one thing. I didn't die in that iron cage. I wasn't bled dry either. Since I survived this 20-year blood debt, I'll give it all back to you and the Wan Yuan Group needle by needle, just as you did.
Chloe, what Victor Hill said tonight was meant to break your heart. Don't fall for his trap.
Julian, I'm fine. I just think it's absurd. I used to think I was a bastard abandoned by fate. Suffering in the Lin family was my fate, but every bit of suffering I endured was all part of Victor Hill's plan.
This isn't your fault. It's the greed of those monsters. Mr. Grant, something's off. There are 3 black SUVs without license plates that came out of the convention center and have been following us. Now they're speeding up to overtake us. Mark, don't slow down. This car is armored and bulletproof. They can't ram us. Force your way through.
It's the groom.
Mr. Grant, there's a truck coming the wrong way ahead. Can't avoid it.
Chloe, hold me tight. Don't open your eyes.
Julian, wake up. Don't scare me. Open your eyes and look at me.
Chloe, you are okay. That's all that matters.
No.
Miss Hale. How's Mr. Grant?
Police have blocked off the overpass, but that truck driver poisoned himself after the crash. All leads are dead.
Chloe, why are you covered in blood? Are you hurt?
Let a doctor check you. I'm not hurt. Not a scratch. It's Julian. The whole right B pillar came down. He used his body to shield me. He was covered in blood.
All for me. That bastard Victor Hill. That's murder. How dare he do this in Harbor City?
Miss Hale, it's 4 in the morning. In 6 hours?
10 a.m. The press conference will be at the art gallery.
But you're in no shape, and Mr. Grant is still in surgery. What if we ask the French side to postpone the signing a few days? If I postpone today, the blood Julian shed and my mother's suffering would all be for nothing. But Chloe, you're going on 40 hours without sleep and you just survived the car crash. How can your body handle it? I'll tough it out. Victor Hill thinks he can use death to scare me, but he forgot I survived the Lin family's dog cage. Anna, go get me a clean suit and make the strongest black coffee. At 9 sharp, we're heading to the art gallery.
Miss Hale. Mr. Grant will make it. His right shoulder blade is shattered. Mild concussion. Though he's still unconscious, his vitals are stable. He's been moved to the ICU.
Julian, this time, it's my turn to be your shield. Wait for me.
Members of the press. Last night's crash on the elevated highway was a devastating tragedy. Our young acting president, Ms. Chloe Hale, and Mr. Gu of the Gu Group were brutally attacked. Mr. Gu is still being treated, and Chloe, in extreme shock, is unable to attend.
Mr. Hale, our signing time is 10 sharp. If Ms. Hale is unable to attend and sign in person, we will consider it a unilateral breach by the 9-state alliance and terminate this collaboration.
You? How could you possibly not have a single scratch?
The truck driver on the elevated highway last night died from the poison, but the dashcam footage he left behind has been handed over to the city's Criminal Investigation Division. Sorry to disappoint you. I didn't even lose a single hair. Mr. Berto, I'm terribly sorry because last night in Harbor City, some municipal traffic congestion delayed me by 5 minutes. Shall we begin signing?
Ms. Hale, your courage and pride are as dazzling as the feathers of the Gallic rooster. Please sign.
Mr. Renault, the contract has been signed. I wonder if your equity acquisition of One Yuan Group is still going ahead?
President Hale, you're joking. As Blackstone Fund, a long-term financial investor, we will never give up our partnership with you.
Mr. Hill? It seems your plan has failed again. Go back and tell Arthur Hale. Tonight, One Yuan Group's stock will be attacked on all fronts. Victor Hill, your end has arrived.
Ms. Hale One Yuan Group at 12.8 has a very strong support level there. Victor Hill has deployed their reserve funds to hold the line. If we want to forcefully break through his defenses,
We'll need at least 1.5 billion to throw at it, but Mr. Gu is still in a coma. The Lu Group's corporate funds without the board's collective authorization can't be used for that much to fight a war of attrition.
The Gu family's funds can't be touched. Then we'll use the trump card my mom left me, Miss Hale.
this is the chairwoman's.
Final safety net for you.
If we throw it in and lose, you'll have nothing left.
My mom set up this trust to guard against pirates. Victor Hill is just a pirate in a suit. Dump 2 billion and short One Yuan Group completely. Break through his support.
The capital behind this dump is terrifying. Suddenly, 2 billion in shorts flooded in. Our buy orders were instantly swallowed up completely. This is a suicidal, no-holds-barred market dump.
That's impossible. Where did that damn girl get the money?
Mr. Hill, it's the 9-state alliance's overseas deep-sea trust. That lunatic Chloe Hale unlocked the entire safety net trust her mom left her and dumped it in.
She's insane. She's trying to take us down with her. The bank called.
If we can't by 1 p.m. come up with $1 billion in margin, they'll force liquidate all the shares we pledged. One Yuan Group
is about to change hands.
Liquidation warning triggered. One Yuan Group's pledged shares are entering forced liquidation.
Ms. Hale, we did it.
The 30% stake that Victor Hill pledged to Jinhai Development Bank has already been force liquidated.
We
successfully shattered the foundation of his empire.
Victor Hill, you've bled me dry for 20 years today. I'll drain your Wan Yuan Group's funds dry. This is just the first step.
Ms. Hale, Victor Hill's people have found Dr. Chen's private clinic. Both sides came armed and clashed. The bodyguard Mr. Gu sent was critically injured.
The market battle was won, but the life and death race of flesh and gunpowder has only just begun.
Ms. Shen, even though we, in the secondary market, crashed Wan Yuan's stock price, but Victor Hill has deep roots in Jinhai. His new city district, ancient town renovation project, is currently applying for an up to 4 billion municipal intangible cultural heritage protection and green ecological construction interest-free fund. As long as this 4 billion government fund is approved, Wan Yuan can immediately cover the bank's shortfall and fully revive its cash flow. All our efforts over these 2 days will be in vain.
This is so unfair. He's a tax-evading, murder-for-hire, heartless businessman. How can he get the government's cultural protection fund?
During construction, Wan Yuan, to save costs, secretly connected the nearby industrial park's wastewater pipes to the ancient canal. The manganese, lead, and other heavy metals were 30 times over the limit.
The old street dye workshop's intangible heritage craftsmen, many of whom are elderly master artisans.
Wan Yuan's demolition team, too.
Forced them to sign and relocate. Used bulldozers late last night to forcefully knock down the wall of their century-old dye workshop. Since they use capital to oppress, will use public opinion and justice to tear off their masks in public. My dad's 30 media outlets are at your disposal anytime. Good. Since Victor Hill wants to whitewash things, we'll give him an unprecedented art exhibition.
Ms. Shen, is this installation art a protest against Wan Yuan Group? Do you have data to back that up?
This is not a protest. This is art documenting reality. Art shouldn't be locked in galleries. It should be a weapon for the disadvantaged to speak out. This cloth we dyed last night by hand, using water drawn from the well of the Lotus Old Street Intangible Heritage Smoke Dyeing Workshop. The heavy metals killed the traditional plant dyes. This is the Wan Yuan Group's so-called Cultural Protection Demonstration Project.
The 4 billion protection interest-free fund is suspended immediately. A joint investigation team is formed to enter the Wan Yuan construction site.
Victor Hill, you're out of money. In the upcoming endgame of the century, who do you think can still protect you? You're really awake, Julian, you bastard. Do you know how scared I was?
I saw it. The Silent Earth. Chloe, you look beautiful today. Just like your mother. I told you, you wouldn't go down that easily.
I wish I didn't have to be so strong. Julian, don't you ever use your body to shield me again. You hear me?
Now that I'm awake, it's time to end this. Mr. Grant.
Ms. Hale, we got the final word from Vancouver. Our people not only managed to rescue Dr. Chen from the fire, they also got the safe key that Dr. Chen always carried.
Dr. Chen admitted on video that 20 years ago, he accepted $50,000 that Victor Hill wired through a Cayman Islands shell company. He forged Chairman Shen's medical records and injected an overdose of potassium.
$50,000, a man's life, Victor Hill, that animal.
And that's not all. Mark, he compared the Swiss account that Victor Hill used to pay Zhou Yang last night with the secret account from 20 years ago used to pay Dr. Chen. They match perfectly.
The evidence is ironclad. Every source of funding points to the same man, Victor Hill. This is the proof. With this, the city police and the economic crime unit can get an arrest warrant for Victor Hill right away. Chloe?
Victor Hill's funds have dried up now. His stocks are crashing, and he's facing criminal charges. Right now, he's a desperate mad dog. He'll do anything. Take this evidence and, along with Mark, bring all the Grant family's private guards and go straight to Chief Liu. Don't say a single word. Before sunset today, have Victor Hill arrested to stop him from selling assets and fleeing.
Julian, wait for me at the hospital. This time, I'll put him in prison myself.
Hold on, Ms. Hale. There's an ambush.
Let go of me. You, let go of me. Let go of me. Do you even know what you're doing?
Miss Hale, Mr. Hill wants a word with you. Let's go.
Ms. Hale. Chloe, you're incredible. In just 3 hours, you reduced Wan Yuan Group to a pile of scrap metal.
Victor Hill, I didn't ruin Wan Yuan. It was the wrong souls and blood debts beneath it.
Let you go? All my life's work is gone. The banks have frozen my assets. The court's about to arrest me. If I let you go, who'll spare me? Since I'm going to die anyway, I'll drag you down to hell with me. I'll make Iris Hale live a lifetime in grief over her daughter's death.
Put the gun down.
Julian Grant, don't move. Anyone who takes one step forward, I'll blow her head off. My private helicopter is on the roof. Get me $1 billion in cash and an exit flight path. Otherwise, we'll all die together today. Julian, get the plane over here and the money. I know you can do it. If you so much as move, I'll drag this little girl down with me.
Victor, your plane isn't coming. Half an hour ago, all your takeoff permits were revoked.
You're lying. I still have money. I still have $500 million in my offshore trust. I can take a boat.
Money. Victor, you don't even have a single cent left. At 9 o'clock this morning, the Swiss federal court froze all your crypto accounts, and your wife and grandson, who were about to enter the country half an hour ago on charges of cross-border money laundering and murder as co-conspirators, were formally detained by the local police.
Zurich? How could they? I clearly hid their identities.
With a lifetime of blood debts and conspiracies, you personally sent your children and grandchildren straight to hell. That's your retribution.
It's all over.
Don't move. Hands on your head. Get down. Target secured. All clear.
Julian, how's your hand? Did it split open again? Who said you could move?
I'm fine, Chloe. I told you, as long as I'm here, no one can lay a finger on you.
Shen Zhongshan, you have a great-granddaughter. I, Victor Hill, lost fair and square.
A blood feud spanning 20 years and 2 generations has finally, in this cold, abandoned building, come face to face with the final justice of the law.
Try it. It's pretty sweet.
It really is sweet. Victor Hill was sentenced. Arthur Hale got 20 years in the first trial. He was sobbing uncontrollably in court, kept shouting for you to forgive him.
Chloe, Mr. Gu, great news. The security guy from Gu Corporation told us that the fish pond at Wanyuan has been cleaned out. We can finally...
check out and go back to school.
Finally get to go back. Mr. Gu's apartment is fancy, but being watched by 8 bodyguards every day, I couldn't even go to the convenience store to buy a bag of chips without feeling super stressed.
Chloe, I made these red bean cakes myself. We saw in the news that Wanyuan went bankrupt. You
finally did it. You not only protected us,
but also avenged my mom. Thank you both. If you guys hadn't been there for me, I might not have made it through these 3 months.
Don't say that. We're dorm room 404. From now on, Starry Healing is going to grow bigger and stronger. All 4 of us, not one less.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking, this 3-month probation period, I guess I didn't let you down. Fontainebleau is signed. If my mom wakes up, she probably won't think I disgraced her.
She'll be proud of you. Chloe, once your mom wakes up and the company restructuring is done, let's get married.
Okay.
Ms. Hale, Mr. Grant, we used the toxin variant we got from Wanyuan's servers. Our overseas expert team synthesized this antidote overnight. Although in rat trials it succeeded, But
what?
The toxin in Chairman Hale's body has lain dormant for 6 months and is already deeply bonded with her nerve endings. Once this antidote is injected, it will strip the toxin instantly. This will trigger an extremely intense neurological and cardiovascular rebound. If Chairman Hale's heart can't handle it, she might, within 3 minutes of the injection, go into cardiac arrest.
Miss Hale, why don't we wait a few more days for the clinical trial data to be more complete? Julian, what should I do? If I lose, I'll have killed my own mother.
Chloe, Dr. Lin said that without the antidote, your mother's brain cells would start to deteriorate within 2 months, leading to permanent brain death. Your mother isn't one to bow to fate. If she were awake, she would definitely take this gamble. Sign it. No matter what happens, I'll bear it with you.
Dr. Lin, proceed with the injection.
Begin the injection. 10 milliliters. Ms. Hale, Mr. Grant, it worked. The toxin's been completely stripped and neutralized by the antidote. Chairman Hale's EEG shows her cognitive function is fully recovering. She's dreaming right now. Within the next 48 hours, she could wake up at any moment.
That's wonderful. Julian, My mom is going to wake up. She's going to wake up.
I know. Chloe, you did it. Your mom is coming back.
Mom, the sun is nice today. The red pines outside have sprouted new buds. Your favorite steamed sea bass, I've already asked Mrs. Joe to prepare it. And yesterday, our silent mud art exhibition was a total hit. Victor Hill has already been sentenced. All of Wan Yuan's assets are being liquidated. Mom, I held the 9-state alliance. I didn't let you down. Doctor, come quick. Mom, can you hear me?
Ms. Hale's pupillary reflex is normal. Her speech function is recovering. Chairman Hale is fully awake.
Water, Chloe.
Mom, it's me, it's Chloe. You're finally awake. You scared me to death.
My Chloe. You've changed.
Mom, you've been asleep for 3 months. So many people wanted to take your throne. If I hadn't grown up, I couldn't protect you or hold a 9-state alliance.
Silly girl. I originally wanted you to be a carefree princess for life, but I left you all alone to face those predators.
And I'm not alone.
Aunt Heiress, welcome back.
Julian. Anna told me everything in her letter. If it weren't for you last night, Chloe would have... And your injuries?
Aunt Heiress is just a minor fracture. As long as Chloe is safe, let alone my right arm, even this life, I would give it.
Chloe, today's board meeting is the final vote on Wan Yuan's asset restructuring. You nervous?
Nervous. Mom, I've even faced Victor Hill's gun before. In the boardroom, those defanged foxes aren't enough to make me flinch.
Good, you're every bit my daughter, but today the dust has settled. I want to come with you to the office.
Mom, you're not fully recovered yet, the doctor said.
I won't be making any decisions. Today I want to see my Chloe take charge at the board meeting and run the show. Directors, please sit. I've just recovered from a serious illness. I'm only here as an observer. Today's meeting will be chaired by our CEO, Chloe Hale, from start to finish.
Directors, the Wan Yuan restructuring plan has been distributed to you all. The resolution to turn the Lotus Old Street community into the Starry Sky Public Art Park is now on the table. Let's open the floor to questions.
Ms. Hale, on the art park conversion, we predict that turning the original commercial street into a free park will cut first quarter shop rental income.
By 12%. How do we explain to the overseas trust institutions?
Director San, your calculation is from 20 years ago, that outdated model that only scraped by on rent. The first art experience flagship store in the country has been sited on the south side of the art park. Yesterday, we signed a supplementary agreement with the French headquarters. The premium for that site is 35% above the regular market price. The free traffic from the art park will directly turn into top-tier luxury spending.
Brilliant. Using art to drive high-end business. Blackstone Fund fully endorses CEO Chloe Hale's restructuring plan. Aye.
Hi.
Chloe, my precious daughter, you finally stopped needing my protection and can stand alone atop the highest peak.
Mom, this is too fast. You just recovered. The board approved the restructuring, but those old trust institutions overseas still need your name to stabilize.
Chloe, those old foxes overseas care most about profit, not my old face. What you did at the board today was enough to shut them up. I took over the Shen family's mess at 20, fought with those wolves overseas for 20 years. I'm exhausted. Before I had to wear this suit because I had no one behind me. But now when I turn around, my daughter's spine is even straighter than mine. You wear this crown more steadily than I did. It's time for me to step down. Julian, you're the head of the Grant family and Chloe's future support. Today I'd like to ask you to serve as the official witness to this transfer of power and sign.
Mrs. Hale, thank you for your trust. As long as the Grant family stands in Harbor City, I will never let Chloe suffer any grievance.
Good. That $3 billion in interest-free financial aid has been entered into the trust by the Grand Notary Office. Julian, I heard you converted that loan directly into Chloe's bride price.
Mom, what are you talking about?
Yes, Mrs. Hale. If you think $3 billion isn't enough, the 3 free trade ports the Grant family owns overseas can be added to the bride price list anytime.
Silly girl. Someone's practically handing you a kingdom and you're complaining it's too much. Chloe, I've already had Anna look at a traditional Chinese courtyard house in Nanshan. It's nestled in the hills and by the water, the air is good, and more importantly, it's peaceful.
Mom, are you really moving to Nanshan? That's far from the city. If I want to see you, it's a 1-hour drive.
Silly child, I was studying painting before I turned 20. For the past 20 years, my hands have been stained with contracts, stocks, and the blood of rivals. I've almost forgotten what it feels like to hold a paintbrush. I'm going to Nanshan to pick up my brush again and paint the sunrise and sunset there. As for this bustling harbour city, this empire of 100 billion, I leave it to you and Julian.
Mom, I promise you I'll run the company well. And you must paint the most beautiful pictures.
Ms. Hale, the senior management committee's over a dozen executives have all arrived. Today you'll officially chair your first executive meeting as chairwoman. However...
But what? Regarding your proposal to allocate each year 5% of the group's net profit unconditionally to the newly established Starry Healing Arts Foundation, Mr. Liang, our CFO, seems to have some different opinions. It's normal to have different opinions. Let's go hear what Mr. Liang has to say. Everyone, there's only one item on today's agenda. The Jujo Group will officially restructure to establish a permanent charity arm, the Starry Healing Arts Foundation, with an initial investment of 500 million. And every year after that, 5% of the group's net profit will be allocated unconditionally to the foundation.
Ms. Hale, the 500 million in startup funds, we have no problem with that, but 5% of net profit each year, after all, we're a publicly listed company. Putting so much money into a project with no financial return, a purely charitable one, those overseas investors probably won't buy it.
Mr. Liang, why do you think the French Fontainebleau Group would be willing to give us the only exclusive license for the Asia-Pacific region?
That's because of our goodwill and the Gu family's guarantee.
Not us. It was that silent new-to-art exhibition held in front of the Planning Bureau last night. In modern capital markets, pursuing profit alone is outdated. With this foundation, we can get yearly government tax breaks of up to tens of millions. More importantly, this intangible goodwill asset is much more useful than spending $1 billion on TV commercials. As long as I'm still the chairwoman of Jujo, this company must have a soul. Mr. Liang, is my explanation enough to convince your finance department?
Ms. Hale, your business logic and passion are impeccable. The finance department fully approves. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Chloe.
Did it pass?
Are we really going to be the co-directors of the foundation? Mia, wipe your drool. You're a grown woman and still so impatient. You helped us turn our dream into the greatest cause. No, it was all of us together, girls. Pack up the art supplies. Our starry sky is about to light up.
Everyone, slow down. Watch your step.
Miss Tang. So this is what your 9-state alliance and the Gu group blew hundreds of millions on? This graffiti has no academic skill, no technique whatsoever on the art market. It isn't even worth collecting.
Mr. Han, if I remember correctly, your Han's gallery was just last week put under investigation for inflating the prices of masterworks and suspected of helping clients evade taxes. Isn't that right?
I mean, all this professional gloss and price rigging, these poor students and cripples will never in their lives make a living from painting. What they paint is garbage. Garbage.
Garbage or not, it's not up to Mr. Han to point fingers here. Mr. Han says they'll never make a living from painting. Today, our Starry Sky Healing Foundation officially launches the Glimmer Support Program. They don't need to cater to your money-obsessed prattle. They have the 9-state alliance and the Gu group to support them for life.
This is impossible. You've all lost your minds. How much is this going to cost?
Gu Commercial Bank will provide to all art studios joining the Glimmer program lifelong interest-free startup loans. Mr. Han, as for your suspected fraud and tax evasion at Han's Gallery, Gu's legal department this morning formally initiated proceedings with the Commerce Bureau to revoke your business license. Now, you can get out.
That was the night they met. A cold, harsh storm. Under Chloe's brush, it turned into a sky full of stars.
Are you painting me?
I changed the storm from that night into starlight because after meeting you, my world has never had a storm again.
Your world was always meant to have starlight. Chloe, thank you for making me look so handsome.
Are you sure your right hand is okay, huh? The doctor said you need to rest it for 2 more weeks. Don't overdo it.
The doctor said, holding my fiance isn't considered strenuous exercise. My grandmother and mother have been working on 3 wedding plans these past few days. A castle in France, an estate in New York, and a mountaintop in the south. But I want to hear your opinion.
Actually, I don't need a lavish wedding. I just want my mom in the audience, Mia and the others there, and you there. To me, that would be the best wedding in the world.
This rough diamond was found in the Grant Free Trade Zone at the first port you personally opened up. It's like you, scornful of conventional cuts, yet possessing the truest, most indestructible pride. Chloe, the storms of the first 20 years of your life I was too late to share. For the rest of your life, I'll use the Grant Empire and my own life to protect you forever. May the stars shine bright. Will you marry me?
I do, Julian, I do. They met among the ruins, redeemed each other in the abyss. From this day forward, through the long years ahead, the stars will shine bright. They will walk side by side toward the happiest dawn.
Chairman, before, we used to stare at stock market K-lines every day, but those cold, lifeless numbers added up.
Still can't compare to this exhibition now. Yeah, Chloe, this kid has done better than me. The greatest achievement of my life is not founding the 9-state alliance, but passing this empire to a true successor with a soul.
Now please welcome the chairman of the 9-state group, the Starlight Healing Art Foundation founder, Ms. Chloe Hale, to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. Some of you may have heard my story. 3 months ago, I was still a person in the Lin family, locked in an iron cage, where even surviving was a luxury, a living blood bag. But today, I can stand here not just because I reclaimed my name, but also because art in my darkest, most hopeless moments gave me the spark to live.
Chloe, Mom is completely at ease now. From today on, the sunrise at the Nanshan cottage, I can paint in peace.
Mom, this weekend, Julian and I will bring some red bean cakes and go to Nanshan to paint the sunset with you.
Aunt Iris, the helicopter at Nanshan and Grant Security have been fully coordinated. Next month, our wedding menu has also been sent to your villa. Please take a look yourself.
Haha, great. Then I'll be waiting to be the most carefree officiant.